Yeah, I think I got everything ready. Got my sound, got my notes, chat, camera, title. Time to start stretching. Holy shit, we're at day 342. Hi, Elder. Oh. You long. I used your mining hole? Why do you keep using my house for stuff? Hi, Unknown. Hi, Yuki. Yulin, the milk is late. I could not have been closer to being on time, Yuki. It's the fastest way to Bedrock? There's like... Oh my god. And the only hole to Bedrock? There's gotta be a few. I guess mine is pretty fast, though. I'm late. Hi, Air. You're not late. You're literally exactly here. You're here exactly when you need to be. Yeah, you are. You are early. The milk isn't. Oh, my god. Hi, Chernobyl. I found a really cool map, Chernobyl. I don't know when we're gonna get world exploration done. There's like 4 in my queue alone. We have such a backlog. I'm late if I'm not the first message after Stream Elements. It's called Suku. S-U-K-U. I saw it on Twitter, and it looks like a whole adventure, and it looks like literally exactly what Core likes, with like exploration. I was gonna go there this morning, but it didn't have music in the background. It was just like beach waves and like the forest noises of like bugs in the background. So I was like, not really what I want for an exercise map. Is that the Ghibli looking world? It's kind of Ghibli, yeah. Hi, Cairo. Dang, I won't be able to explore this weekend. There's a con I'm going to. Well, I don't think we're going to get to Suku for a while, Chernobyl. I think next on the list is the Majora's Mask, and we got to do the Ocarina of Time one first before that one, so. And then Sen has like 2 maps or something. Hi, Smile. Yulin is late if he is here after me. Also if he is here at the same time as me. And also if he is here before me. So I can't be late if someone is later than me. Okay. Hi, Icy Fire. There's a small chance you'll be haunted today. I'll bless you just in case. Well, I do like being haunted. I also like Icy Fire making that pag. Did I say pag? I was thinking paper and bag. I recorded a video last night. It took me 4 hours to record. I have come to realize that the Star Wars videos are going to be really, really long. Because the first 4 that I did, they're all the starter zones where you don't have a mount. And all the zones after that, you have a mount. So they made them way fucking bigger. So, I was recording Coruscant last night. It's gonna be like an hour and a half. And like, I finished recording at like 5:30. I was just like, I could edit this now, but like, it's not gonna be ready in time, so I'm just not going to. Hi, Star. You. Cammy stretch, that's where we're at. I feel like I don't hold those stretches long enough, but eh. Hi, Bits. Squats, that's where we're at. The Gyat? What do you mean? I hate that meme of 2B and 9S, and 9S keeps singing the Rizzler songs. And 2B's like, stop singing that. I'm sorry, it just keeps getting stuck in my head. I saw it a couple days ago, and I was like, God damn it, I don't want to get fucking 9S badly singing Rizzler stuck in my head. And it keeps coming up. People keep posting it. I'm like, no! Right when I forget about it, please! 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rizzler speaks to him like a green goblin mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just don't want it stuck in my head. When I first saw the Midwest emo version with the sticking out your gut for the Rizzler, and like that guy singing it, that one got stuck in my head for like a week. And I was like, I don't want a repeat of this, please. Anything but that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're so Phantom Tax. I'm so glad it's obvious that Cairo is just doing it to, like, be silly and doesn't actually know the song that well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 2 more. Can I pop my back? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still haven't done the new PSO stuff. I will hit you, Cairo. I just want to hear your Sigma. God. I can see LU Air and hear it in Cairo's voice. I can just hear it in the love you air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're at planks. Hi. We'll start in 8 seconds. Three minutes. Hi, Yulin, my love. Hi, love. You're getting spicy beans for that today, Cairo? I would appreciate... Never mind, he's about to plank. My rant can wait. Fuck you, Bits. Oh, God. If you guys don't talk, I just stare at the clock. It doesn't matter to me. Didn't get the best sleep. I will join you to sleep, okay? Okay. Hell yeah. 1 minute down. Shut up, Yuki. He is planking. Uh, 80 seconds. 90 seconds. Yulin do a flip? No. I only got spicy once yesterday, so I'm scared. 80 more seconds. People saving their dollars to Rooney. 70 more seconds. Cairo, what did you name your channel points? 60 more seconds. It's going fast. It's going really fast. 50 more seconds. Something about feet, probably? Hi, Techno Rave. 40 more seconds. $30 more seconds. Ow. 25. 20. 15. 10. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. That went really fast. It still hurt. Cairo. Hi, Yulin, kiss. I'd appreciate it if I stream, but stop holding my fucking money when I sell something on the market. Everybody look away. I gotta fix my tracker, so everybody look away. Don't look at me. It's embarrassing. I was like, oh, is she not gonna do it today? This one needs to go over a little bit more. Thank you. Alright. Look, it's a cutie. For as much as we like to see you get the fuck out of the way. No, I waited for her to be there. Pins. Pin 2. World. And then, can I do it from here? Nope, of course not. Can't have shit in PSO. I cannot wait for Core to go through this zone. I swear. What speed is it at? Okay, 2.5. Freddy, get closer to the camera. F you! There's a bean beside you. Pet the bean. Oh. Here. Hi, Global. I said it right. Cairo told me you don't like Glabol, even though that's so fun to say. So I'm putting effort into saying your name the other way. Air did the thing, you. He really did. Just that thing he does. It's okay, Frey. We can just go back and watch other streams where you aren't protecting the nerd. What do you mean? Hi, Cairo, miss you. Lofan showed up for a minute yesterday and Air immediately started crying, acting like everyone is bullying him. Yep, it's just the Air special. He will just literally start shit, and then you smack him. He did that in Soul's chat too. He does it everywhere. It's literally that kid that's like squaring off with a teenager. Like the 10-year-old that's like looking up at the 18-year-old. And the 10-year-old has a hammer. And he's like, I'm gonna hit you with this hammer. And the 18-year-old, or you know, the teenager, literally just sweeps his legs and he starts crying. And it's like, bro, you started this. You came at me. Bro called me weird for being nice. I don't mind it. I just didn't want Cairo's beautiful voice sullied by such ugly and vulgar sounds. That's... The way you worded that is starting to get concerning. Well, I've been asking around my family. No one remembers what the berry's called. Hi, Tricked Out. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you. Also, Lofam lied. Just like you about Global being mean. Wait. You're saying I lie about Global being mean? I'm the one that started calling you that? Somebody said Glabble once. Probably Bits. Hi, Mixie. And I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was cute, so I stuck with it. And I called them Glabble. But then Kyra was like, Global doesn't like it when you say his name like that. And I was like, alright, well. If Global doesn't like it, I won't use it. Global is nice, what do you mean? Global is nice to you. I would call him Glabble all the time because he'd call me other names. Global is nice, though. Global isn't particularly mean. He's being mean right now because he's being super nice to Cairo to get to me. And it's not working. It's not working. I assure you it's not working. That sounds like coping. Global before hasn't been traditionally mean to me. He's been weird. He's been enigmatic in that he's very unpredictable, and it's like, I don't understand what the fuck he's thinking. Sometimes, I just don't get what he's talking about. And I'm just nodding my head like, uh-huh, yeah. And then, like, he'll say something. And I'll be like, uh-huh, yeah. And Cole will be like, what the fuck does he mean by that, Yulin? What does he mean? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I've gathered names, but none seem to be one. That sounds like coping. Copium. Okay, now do me. Tell me about me. Oh no. Smile is the lootie that's too shy to be a lootie. So someone had to come to me and be like, Smile would like to see a picture of your butt. And I had to be like, okay, I'll ask Smile, but I'm not just gonna send him a picture of my butt. Smile, did you want to see my butt? Yes. I regret this. I love you, Smile. Oh god. I need to find the berry. Hi, Kisu. Me next. Tell me about me. Feed my ego. Bits is a fucking asshole. Bits is just straight up an asshole. He's nice when he needs to be. When the chips are down, when it's like when shit gets real, he can like take the coat off and be like, okay, roll the sleeves up, I'll do what I gotta do. But he is genuinely an asshole. And he pushes my buttons a lot. But never to the point where I'm like, I'm breaking. It's just very constant with him. I do love Bits. I feel like I'm one of Bits' biggest fans. God damn it. But if somebody was like, Bits is nice, I'd be like, no, he fucking isn't. Yule and I am sitting in a Discord talking about how good Mop and WAD class design were, and how slop BFA, Shadowlands, Dragonflight are. This is a Pete Gamer moment. Hi, Farisu. I could name like 4 people that would say I'm nice. Well, so here's the thing. And you might not like this, Bits. There are people that you're never an asshole to them. Like, there's people that you're a jerk to in moderation. And then there's people that you're just always nice to. And usually the people you're always nice to are girls. Yuland, I can't protect, I get yelled at. What do you mean? You did an awesome job. I'm nice to Sis, though? You are. Hi, Uwu, Nia, Uwu. Oh, I know. No, what? I'm not a girl, but he is nice to me. Yeah, after 3 years of not being nice. And, I don't know. With you and Sis, it feels like more of a running joke thing, right? Where there's some people that, like, Bits from the get-go, never a mean comment. Girls need the extra niceness anyways, the world fucks us enough as is. I would agree with that. I would say it's not a blanket statement. I feel like guys have some shit that they deal with. But it's just, you know, different problems, different accommodations. Honestly, fucking everybody should just have niceness given to them. But what? I actually care for that fucker. He just doesn't talk to me about shit. Sis is an interesting person. Because he will, like, hyperfixate on people and, like, dote on them. And, like, all he wants is attention from them. And he's very good at, like, being nice to them in a way that you want to give them that attention. But then he'll get in a mood where, like, he'll just move on. And it's not like he's, you know, fucking Toy Story Andy, I'm done playing with you, never talk to them again. He just feels flighty. It just feels like, God, I'm so close to this person, it feels like it's my fucking boyfriend. And then it's not that. I'm also nice to Nyx. Isan? I actually don't know who Isan is. Holy moly, Yuland is in Pioneer 2? Mm-hmm. Hi, Nyashu. Nyx is someone who... God. When I first met Nyx, he was so nice to me. I fucking adored Nyx. I actually crushed on Nyx a bit. If he was like, Yuland, all I want to do is spend time with you. Can we date? I'd have been like, honestly, fucking yeah. But I was like too teasy with him. I was too guilt trippy with him for too much because he makes it so easy. And now I don't know if it's because of this, but now I don't feel like I get anywhere near as much attention from Nyx as I used to. And it's like, oh man, but I want it. But he very much doesn't fall for my sense of humor at all anymore. I don't think those two things are connected. I think he's just, you know, in this circle over here and I'm in this circle over here. We see a lot less of each other. But it feels like it feels like I fucked up. And that's why I don't see Nyx as much anymore. And Will? Nyx and Will belong to me, never forget bits. Maybe you can find some other boys. I'm nice to Demi too. Hi. How can you not be nice to Demi? I really like Demi. I had to tell Demi to back the fuck off, though. When I lived in Texas, Demi was like, I'm gonna come visit you. And I, back then, and still right now, I get really anxious about meeting people online. If somebody was like, hey, I'm in your area, let's visit, I'm probably gonna be like, no, I don't want to. That's making me panic. The thought of entertaining somebody IRL is something I don't want to do. I don't want to meet you IRL. And Demi was just like, nope, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. And like, he kept pushing it. And it got to the point where I was like, Demi, it actually makes me really uncomfortable. Stop. And he was like, oh, my bad. I thought we were all having fun and games. And I was like, it's freaking me out. It's stressing me out. And he's like, okay. So Demi immediately, once I told him, I was like, I don't like this, he stopped. Hi, Nanoda. Ew, people. Fun fact, the first study done on tampons was in 2023. There's no way. Also, this area is a bit familiar. Is this from Terra? It is not from Terra. This is from Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, you. He stayed with us during TwitchCon and then stopped by another time when he was passing through. It's odd. I kind of feel like I played this before. This is from the Endwalker expansion. So it's one of the very new areas of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know, Bits. I really wish I wasn't so weird with it. 'Cause, like, almost everybody I know, I'm like, I love hanging out with them. I love spending time with them. But the moment they're like, hey, let's go out to lunch IRL, I just get like, oh, I'm boring IRL. I'm weird IRL. You know, we can't go anywhere because I'm going to be weird with food and not like any of the food. So I'll just have a glass of water. And then it's just them eating, getting weirded out why I'm just having water. Like, I get way in my head and overthink things, as you know I do. And like, let's say we didn't go to lunch. Let's say they just came over to hang out. I'm like, what are we going to do? What would we do that like, to me, it's just like, if we're spending time together, we could just play a video game online. Why did you come over for us to play a video game? Like, it's just, I get weirded out by it. It's true, menstrual animal supplies haven't been tested with a proper blood analog till 2023. That's crazy. Speaking of, I finally made some progress in 14 last night. Hell yeah. My thing is, just as long as I get a heads up, I'm cool with it. I've met 2 people from online. The first time was like 4 or 5 years ago. Basically I was new to Twitch, I was new to someone's community, and it was like, I'm in Texas, and so the guy was like, I'm in Texas. I was like, I'm in this town. They're like, oh my god, I'm literally south of you. I'm like 20 minutes away. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And they're like, yeah, we should meet up for lunch. And I was like, this is no longer cool. And, they were just like, let's meet up for lunch. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe. And they're just like, yeah, you know, I got this day off. I'm coming over. And I was just like, oh, God. So, like, on a Saturday, he just came over. I didn't have a car. We went to some sandwich shop. I got a sandwich I hated, but I didn't want to be weird, so I was just fucking powering through it. And then we went back to my apartment. He sat on the beanbag I had for an hour. He's like, oh my god, this is awesome. I'd love to have this in VR. And I was like, yeah, it's comfortable. And then he left, and I was just like, God, that was so fucking awkward. I hated every second of that. The second time was about 2 years ago. Foss, messaged me on Discord. And he's like, Yuland, I'm gonna be in Dallas. I'm coming over to your place. What's your address? And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. I told my mom and my little brother that instead of going to the aquarium with them, I'm gonna go hang out with you because you're one of my best friends. Don't make me look bad in front of them. What's your address? And I was just like, oh, it's this. And he just fucking shows up to my apartment. He's got a bag of, like, I think it was Wendy's and a fucking big gulp of soda. There's no food left in it. He's ate it all and just like, where's your trash can? And then he just hung out for 3 hours. In that 3 hours, we called Siseldon, and it was my Discord. Foss was the one talking, and Sis was like, what the? Is Foss over at your apartment? And we were like, haha, yeah, we got you. And then the two of them just geeked out over Elden Ring for 2 hours. That was Foss visiting me. This also reminded me of Soulworkers as well, maybe that. I think it's because I played other FF games, so I recognize the enemy types. Oh yeah, that's my bad, that's info I should have included. Yu has negative Riz, what the? I genuinely do have negative Riz. I don't have much. I feel like I do in chat. In chat, I'm like, I can be fucking smooth. The moment it comes to voice, like meeting someone in VR chat or face-to-face, I'm like, haha, hi, I'm Yuland, and like, there's no Riz. There's just formality and politeness. And Telena called me out real hard on it once, because I used to always be lewd in her chat. And then when we hung out in VR, I'd never be lewd. I would always just be like super nice and, you know, head pats and just stuff like that. And she was just like, this dude is fake lewd. He's faking it. I was like, no, you can't expose me. No Big Eats Wild info either way. All destroyed cities look the same to me. I have something similar. I don't like seeing people's faces who I get close with online because subconsciously I formed an image of your face, and your face is not the same as my incorrect assumption. I feel like I have been talking to an imposter, or you are an imposter. It's weird. I can understand that. No, you're just weird. Yeah, but that's besides the point. Oh yeah, I remember the Foss visit. Kind of similar, yeah. But then again, been a while since I played a FF game. I used to be that way with online crushes, LOL. I'd like them, and then they'd send me a photo, and my brain would be like, ew, they're human! I've definitely done it. So one of my first relationships, I had this, like, golden image of them in my head. They were literally, like, knight in shiny armor in my head. And then, obviously, they could never live up to that, because, like, how do you live up to someone's fake imagination of you? And they called me out on it once. They were like, dude, that's not me. Like, you know me pretty well, but like, there's some times where it's just like, that's not me. You need to fucking be realistic with this. And I was like, shit, okay. How does one fake lewd? That's confusing. UU is more like anxiety overload. Well, so my lewdness is a parabola. When it's in chat, when it's very impersonal, when it's very like, I don't know you and you're a stranger, or like, I'm just in like a Twitch chat and there's like, there's that impersonal wall between us of like, you know, not a voice, not us hanging out. I can be really lewd. I can tell all the jokes. You all know one of my favorite jokes is like, you know, hey, I really liked it when you churned my insides last night. Had a great time. Wrong chat. You know, shit like that in a streamer's chat, and they're like, excuse me, what? And I'm like, I said it was wrong chat. Like, that type of lewdness, that silliness, is very easy to me. With people that, like, just online in front of a fucking audience. Once we, like, are talking, so, like, Freya and Yuki here, I would actually struggle to flirt with. I would actually, like, struggle to be that lewd with them here, because I'm not that good at it in person.
And you can be as lewd to me as you want to. I'm immune to that.
It's not that you're immune to it, it's that, like, I'm just not good at it. It's not natural to me.
Then train with me.
Oh my goodness. Then it gets to a point where, like, you know, once the gate is open, and it's like, hey, let's be lewd together. Then it's like, back up to being turbo lewd. Very easily share, very easily do things. Do things? I don't know how to add on to share and be open. Hi, Riddle. There's one thing I wanted to ask about all your videos. How do you manage to do all these recordings if you are using a player character to walk through all these areas without getting attacked? How does that work? It depends on the game. So in World of Warcraft and Star Wars, I play a character that has stealth. I play a rogue in World of Warcraft. I play a operative or a smuggler in Star Wars. So I'm literally just invisible to them. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. In Final Fantasy, I play a botanist, which has a sneak passive, which makes me invisible to enemies, and then I run a mod so that you don't see the sneak orbs. So in this, I'm just invisible to enemies, because I'm a crafting class. In Black Desert Online, and Guild Wars 2, I wasn't invisible. I was just walking through town, and monsters would kick my face in constantly, and it was really fucking annoying. It took like 6 or 7 years to meet my best friend IRL. You'll notice what I look like. That's why he can't flirt with me. I don't flirt with you as much as I used to in chat. I don't think that's because I've seen your face. I don't know why that isn't. Good morning, Bits. You can practice being lewd with me, Ewan. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Ewan. Good morning. Oh fuck, why am I still awake? You're all bad influence. Infinite stealth. Yes. If a game has infinite stealth, I am way more interested in recording in it, because that makes recording so much easier. God, my fat fongers. How did you pick out a route to walk for this destroyed city? So typically what I'll do is I will take a screenshot of just the zone map, where you can see all the paths. And I will put that in paint. And then I will try to, like, draw lines on it that cover the most area without creating just, 20 different lines. I try to have, like, 3 to 5 lines, which are the routes, and cover the most zone. I try to hit all the, like, areas of interest. So, like, in Star Wars, they very much have 4 designated zones per area. They will have, like, the level 1 to 3 zone, the level 3 to 5 zone, the level 5 to 7 zone, and the level 7 to 10 zone in the starting areas. They're extremely consistent with that. And so I will try to go through each of those. Ewan the cartographer. That bingo card you posted in the Discord, I almost filled it out. It was very biased toward, like, raves and party scenes. So, like, someone like you very much is going to fill it out. I'm in VR chat a lot. I consider myself a veteran. Not an OG. You know, I wasn't here for Knuckles. But I do consider myself a veteran of VR chat. But, like, it's not... I wasn't in that bias. OG here? Yeah, don't worry. OGs will always tell you. How are you going to blue Twitch if harmless flirting gets you stuck? I can flirt back, I just can't initiate as well. I don't know, and maybe it'll be fun learning. Oh, I didn't see the bingo card? Yeah, we'll only tell you when it gets brought up. My favorite joke bits with Koyo is, anytime he used to talk about VR chat, he'd bring up like, oh man, I miss the good old days. You know, when you could go to Publix and like nobody was in orange status. Like he'd always say the good old days. And I was like, I fucking get it, man. I get it, okay? You liked it better when I wasn't around. I fucking get it, okay? It just hurts. It hurts, Koyo, that you keep bringing it up that everything was better before I got here. And I did it like 50 times. And now it's like, he says good old days with anything. Or like back then. Or VR chat. And I'm just immediately going into the joke and he's like, yeah, I was, Yulin. Now it sucks that you're here. I did it to him like 1 or 2 days ago. I had everything except be a mirror dweller and doesn't go outside anymore. We hate mirror dwellers? What the fuck, Cairo? Wait, Cairo, you're a mirror dweller. What are you talking about? We love talking to people face to face like normal people. Cairo, when you lay down and nap with people, do you bring up your personal mirror? I'm not a mirror dweller, what the? I'm very interested in this answer. I literally will lay in someone's lap and have a conversation with them. I realize this bingo card doesn't apply to me because I don't consistently get on VR chat anymore. Only to confirm position, then I turn it off. You turn your mirror off when you nap? Cairo, you're fucking weird. That's crazy. I used to be a VR chat veteran. Okay, well, I was gonna say if you leave your mirror on, you're a mirror dweller. But I guess you're actually not a mirror dweller. I'm a mirror dweller. So it hurts my feelings that you say we hate mirror dwellers. What the hell? You're pretty close to one, Cairo. Napping in VR is pretty dang adjacent to mirror dwellers. Look into my eyes, mister. It's hard when I bury my fucking face in your tits. Yeah, well, you play shy, you nerd. Hi, Kiark. I don't like the mirror dwellers that literally just sit there and do nothing. Hi, Feet-chan. Cairo's a near mirror dweller. My high-fit wife, Mommy GF Euland. Oh my goodness. Poor Cairo, not even noon and getting picked on. They're not getting picked on. They started it. They said we hate mirror dwellers. I mirror dwelled but socialized? I would never sit in a mirror on my own. To me, it's like, hi, Smug. I'm excited for tonight. To me, using a mirror is like, this is just the same as talking to somebody face to face. I don't really care. I don't really care if, like, we stand in a circle looking at each other, or if we stand in front of a mirror looking at each other. I think the mirror is easier when people are laying down, or there's like 20 to 30 people. Always standing in a circle is preferred? I disagree. I feel like if you've got 20 people, I'd rather be looking at the mirror. Unless it's one-on-one. You'd prefer a mirror with one-on-one. I'd rather just lay? Okay. I think I'm hearing thunder. Alright. You join me Sat Night and gaze in awe of standing in a circle for 5 hours at a time. I've done it. It's not like I've never done it. I'm just not gonna stand for 5 hours. But I'm also mute, so I might be biased. There were not many holidays yesterday. Or today. There was kind of slim pickings. You literally just lays in VR when he's not on stream? Yeah. Yeah. So when Core streams for Friday nights, I'll stand for like an hour, and it doesn't matter if we're doing the like most exciting, like adventurous maps, I'm fucking laying down. I'm tired at that point. I don't think it's like physical exhaustion. I think at that point it's like I'm in need of sleep, and standing up is hard. Today, I think it's June 25th. Today is Color TV Day. So today's the day that they introduced Color TVs, which if you've ever seen videos of it happening was kind of fucking wild. They were like black and white, and then they were just like, hey, we can all just do this with your TVs already. We can just turn this on like a switch. Bloop! See, it's in color now. Whoa! That's crazy. It is Global Beatles Day. Beatles as in the band. I don't interact with mutes personally, sorry. Only mute friend I had on VRChat was physically mute and hated VRChat mutes, lol. I feel like that's gatekeepy. I feel like that's so gatekeepy. I get it. Like, I get where they're coming from. But I look at that and I'm like... That's so narcissistic and like the world revolves around you. You wish it Beetlebug Day? It is National Catfish Day. So like everybody share your stories of catfishing people. No, I'm kidding. It's the actual like fish day. Catfish. I don't interact with mutes personally, sorry. Feck you. It is also Strawberry Parfait Day. I have seen parfaits mentioned in so many anime, and I was like, I don't actually know what a parfait is. So I'm looking this up. Apparently there's two types of parfaits. The first is the French kind, which is basically a smoothie. They mix that shit up into one consistency. And then the other is the American kind where it's the layers. So they'll have like ice cream, nuts, yogurt, whipped cream, fruit on top. That's the American parfait. Which is crazy to me, because anytime I hear about parfaits, it's in fucking anime in Japan. Fried catfish lick. Yeah, that's mad gatekeepy. I can talk IRL and in one group of people, but everywhere else, Discord and VRChat, I'm unable to get words out. So I do understand this friend's logic. I do understand, like... What the fuck is a parfait? Parfait. P-A-R-F-A-I-T. I understand the logic of, like... This is a real disability for me. This is like... You know, my voice box is genuinely fucked and I cannot speak. But, like... This is just a silly little pet play thing for everyone else. Look at how cute I am, I'm mute, ooh. I can see that being frustrating. I can see that, like, you have a genuine disability, and everybody's just tagging onto it because it's cute. Where it's not something that you would particularly choose. But they're choosing it because they can choose when to go in and out of it. Which, as somebody with that disability, would be incredibly frustrating. But, like, yeah, that was their logic. That's their logic. They're still wrong, though. They're still, like, ignoring how it's, like, easier for people and, like, you know, let them do their thing, right? Because there's a lot of people, like Kisu, who it's difficult to speak out. It's very intimidating, stressful. It's just not something that's natural to them. Whereas being mute is just, like, their life is easier. And it's fucking shit for someone to go to them and be like, wait, you're choosing to be mute? You actually can talk? What the fuck? Speak up. Speak up right now. You're just using this like, that's not okay, right? And so I imagine your friend isn't to that degree. I hope they're not to that degree. I get their perspective, but how do they know? I know everyone else is mute by choice. It's like getting mad at ambulatory wheelchair users. They hated that people got benefit from what is, for them, a disability. Yeah. It's just easier for me to interact with people when I'm mute. Mute, I can't speak. My voice is bad. People, just speak. He our friend. Mute. Okay. Mute, have the corpse husband voice. I mean, so there's definitely people that benefit from being mutes, right? We've seen a lot of streamers, a lot of content creators who, you know, they're nervous at first. It's easier to not talk. Maybe they couldn't talk. And they kind of just fell into that personality. They just fell into, like, this is the character. It's mute. It doesn't talk. And, like, the moment they unmute, their community just disappears. I've seen this with quite a number of them. Which sucks. It's sad. And you can genuinely say they are reaping the benefits from this being mute thing. Golden get aggressively puking. I like Golden Gator people. I don't watch anything from the Golden Gator. But I have a friend that mods there. And there's like 2 or 3 people that dance there that I like. Emery Soar is the Golden Gator mod that I know. I fucking love Emery. I don't love Emery when she's fucking talking right next to me, though. Need her to be like 10, 20 feet away. God, she's fucking loud. Mute, I can speak. Yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things from dancers, lol. So, the thing about the Golden Gator is that it is very much connected to, like, content creation, right? The club you go to, Cairo, is the literal opposite end of we want to chill, we want to hang out, we want to, like, be away from content creation and the pressure of that and the personalities as much as possible. The Golden Gator is, like, thousands of eyes watching this every week. Everybody needs to be on. Everybody needs to be, like, performing. It is a egos to the extreme. Not just egos, I mean, yes, absolutely egos, but just the absolute pressure of it, right? There's so many moving parts that affect so many people's livelihoods. And, you know, when your livelihood, when your job is essentially connected to your performance as a streamer, which is connected to the performance of a club, and somebody is fucking up that rhythm at the club, or, you know, trying to, like, sweep the rug out from under everyone to make it about them. They like to say, you know, they're all on the same side. They're, you know, all friends. But at the end of the day, the reality is every single person there is competing with each other. Which is kind of how it is with streamers. They're all competing. Now, you should never ever think of it as competition. You should always look at, like, how are you doing as a streamer? What are you doing? How can you improve? Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. But, like, especially when they're all in the same scene, doing relatively similar content, they essentially look at it as, like, we're all rivals with each other. And that is a very tense, fine line, tightrope walk of, we need to get along, we need to work together, but that's incredibly high pressure. That is, like, so much tension. So I understand, like, egos. I understand people fucking losing their cool and, you know, going off the deep end, being crazy. I get it, but it doesn't excuse it. I've had people think I'm a part of it because of how I am as a mute. It actually annoyed me. And Dancing for Exposure and being low-key treated like a second-class citizen to streamers. I can get why people don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. We're at 1.7 miles. We've done 2 videos already. Both of them were Final Fantasy. We have Stardew tonight. I'm fucking excited for that. I need to plant a bunch of trees. I have a bunch of seeds to make mystic seeds. And I need to plant those day 1. Does crazy pole dancing while some guy sits on his ass and gets all the praise? Well, okay. Yes, but they typically benefit from it also. It's not, like, so one-sided that, like, you know, they do their dance and get nothing from it, right? So, like, Soda Poppin', he had a mute named, Happy Thoughts. Happy Thoughts was like, this'll be your mute. And, Happy Thoughts and Soda did a bunch of content together. And, like, Happy Thoughts, I'm pretty sure they got partnered and, like, had some of the biggest fucking subathons ever because of their connection to Soda Poppin'. So it's not really like, you know, they bust their ass off dancing. Soda gets a bunch of subs because of it. And Happy Thoughts is sitting there going, alright, what did I come out with? Fucking nothing, what? Like, they benefit from it. It was I don't want to say it was like a contractual agreement where both sides benefit, because I don't think it was that formal. But, like, if you didn't like it, you could always step away. They benefit physically, yes, but also clout. Happy Thoughts, Lamau, that guy. Only good thing about him is that he likes War 3. I don't know too much about him. I know that one of my friends really likes him. I know that he was Soda Poppin's mute. Back mom call? I don't know. Anytime I tuned into Happy Thoughts stream, he seemed really nice and chill. I have extended info on a lot of people on here that chose to expose themselves, including the inner circle. You understand, though. To put into different words, I know what you did last summer. Oh, really? Do you have my info? You do understand, Nyasha, though, that I'm, like, not trying to go and start drama with that many people, though, right? So, like, I'm not like, hey, let's talk shit on Happy Thoughts. You're not open to public? Nah, no drama, just truth. That doesn't really solve anything, Nyashu. Here's a crazy thing. Lickitung. Lickitung the Pokemon. In German, its name is Schlurp. Fucking what? I saw a clip yesterday that was like, Lickitung's name in German is Schlurp. And then a Lickitung comes out of bush and just goes, Schlurp. And I was like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Yes. I think there's a C in there. But the Lickitung's German name is Schlurp. I'd love to be proven wrong and no ill will. Just saying what I've heard. No, I think it's like SCH. Schlurp? Yes. There's no way. Why did they name it that? Is that at least like a pun?
It's literally the sound that someone makes when licking.
God, that's so... They could have done anything with that name, then it would have been better than that. The German names of them are the first things I heard about, since there was a German channel that was showing Pokemon. German here? Do you know Emma Egg? But not any egg, but a traveler size egg. So I can use the still assist though and get away with it. Oh my god, Riddle. Prove it. Yuki, egg sighting. Do you like this egg? Extraordinary egg. I don't mean to egg you on about this egg. Oh, great. You said egg and now I have that stat stuck in my head. How's your internet? Germany just had a, they had an internet reform. And so in the next 3 years, most of Germany is getting their internet, massively increased. Is that going to affect you, Yuki? No? Do you already have good internet? Oh no. It's going to affect Zuvi. Oh my god, new Twitch emote? Shit, unless it isn't. Are you saying the dinosaur is a new Twitch emote? Because I think it's kind of old. Tactical Tuesday, friends. Remember to train. Oh. I believe you're a German. Zubi's internet is like 7 download. 7 Mbps. But in the next 1 to 2.5 years, he's getting gigabit. And so we're all fucking excited for him. Because Zubi's the type that you're like, hey, let's play this game, Zubi. And he's like, oh, I don't have it downloaded. You're like, okay, we'll download it for next time we play it. And then you play it once, and then the day after you play it with him, you're like, Zubi, let's play this game again. That was really fun yesterday. Oh, I didn't think we were going to play it again, so I uninstalled it. Motherfucker. Spirito. Trouty's internet was the same as Yuki's, and then he got Starlink and it was better, but still shit. Yeah. Snorlax's German name is Relaxo. Relaxo is kind of funny. Schlurp is just awful. Alright. Here's the next thing in my notes. Monster Hunter. Relaxo sounds like it could be Chill Pill. Monster Hunter a while ago did a top 10 monsters in Monster Hunter. And they posted the results for that. And after that, they said, okay, now we're going to do the top 10 songs in Monster Hunter. And everybody was like, Kezu theme. That's the best Monster Hunter song. And Capcom was like, listen here, you little shits, that's not an option. Pick something else. But they released yesterday the top 10 songs of Monster Hunter. Specifically, the themes of monsters. And so, anybody that plays Monster Hunter, throw out some monsters that you think are going to have a theme in the top 10. I want to hear what you guys think is going to be in the top 10. Nebulac was the name of one of the ghosts. And that purple one with floating hands. Oh, Haunter? The other one was Apollo, but those names were on. Lamau the Spirit Heel. That one is kind of funny. And there's a newer one called Fatality. It's a teacup Pokemon. See, that's funny. Fatality. That's cute. I have Monster Hunter fans in my chat, right? Just wait till they call Squirtle the Hawktua. Dude, Riddle. I find that meme so funny. I find it way funnier than it actually is. I keep finding myself singing that guy's song, there was a phrase that struck a chord and took the internet by storm. When this girl said she... oh god, what does he say? When this girl said how she would spit on Tuya. That's what it is. Hi, Ploopsly. I'm sorry, repeat the Monster Hunter question again? So the question is, what are the top 10 Monster Hunter songs? What are some monsters that you think their theme is going to be in the top 10? Man, fucker, she made 120k in a day on overpriced trucker hats? That's not a fucker. That's a get that bag, girl. It's a trade, bit. If you don't want to overpay for a trucker hat, don't fucking buy it. It's that simple. It's not like she's holding a gun to anybody. You have to buy my signed hat or else. Fucking get that bag, girl. Hawktua. It should have been me. Yeah, that's where it is. I can't think of any specific Monster Hunter theme. No Squirtle is Shiggy? Number 10 on the list. Number 10 is Basilgeuse, which starts off kind of sounding like Jaws, and then it gets into, like, orchestral fight. But because of the way Basilgeuse starts the fight with, like, him flying above, spotting you, and fucking dive bombing, that's why it's, that's why it was a good fit. Straight up Magnamalo if he has one. I don't think Magnamalo makes the list. Easy in top 5 will be Monster Hunter Rajang thing. Rajang did not make the list. I was dancing on stage Sunday and heard somebody say, "Damn girl, pull me up and call me Hawktua." I couldn't. That's funny, Cairo. The first five monsters were all like, actually, I think every monster in this list was recency bias, except for 2 of them. 2 of the monsters, I'm like, okay, that wasn't in Riser World, so I'm surprised to see it. Hawktua was that. So, Nyashu. There's a video recently of this guy at a club, and he's interviewing people around the club, asking them questions. Like, 8 minutes into the video, this guy goes to 2 girls outside the club, and he's like, "What's your signature move to drive a man crazy in bed?" Ahaha. And this one girl goes, "Aw, that's easy. You gotta give him that Hawktua. Spit on that thing." And it's just, she says it so fast, and just with such a, like, god damn, girl, god damn, that it, like, became instantly viral, and, like, for a day, she's the most famous person on the internet. Okay, I see it now. There's a shirt even about it. Yeah, this girl is fucking wild. She spit that out so fast, and there's so many things to unpack with it. That list is rigged, they are tweaking. Well, here's the thing, Riddle. This isn't like one person made this list. This was the popularity contest. Capcom literally said, go to our website, vote for your favorite songs. And so, like, this is the people's list. This is just, you know, hundreds of thousands of votes from Monster Hunter fans. Is she a freaky freak? Yeah, she seems wild at parties. Okay, I see it now. There's a shirt even about it. Number 9, Raging Brachydios. This is the theme that played in Monster Hunter World. And, yeah. Once I saw that one, I was just like, this list is just gonna be all world monsters. Number 8, Zinogre. Number 7, Fatalis. Number 6, Mizusune. And all of these, I'm like, these are all just recency bias. Scarface voice. Huh? You all tweaking? You guys never play the game? Rajang is the best. I'll tell you what, Riddle. I fucking hate Rajang. I was learning light bowgun, and Rajang would 3-shot me every hunt because I couldn't dodge his fucking Sonic the Hedgehog up in the air ball and zoom to you. I couldn't dodge that. And it would just 1-shot me every time. So I was like, fuck this monster. I guess I'm not playing light bowgun. I hate this thing. I hate Rajang. He was so much easier in Rise, and I was like, good. Learn your place, you stupid trash. As I would fucking kill him. Oh my god, I hate him in World. That's why I say Rajang is the best. That monster just fuck shit up. Number 5. And this is when I start to like the list. Once I see number 5, I'm like, okay, this list is legit. I can agree with this. Cadius. Cadius from Monster Hunter Tri. The big whale with the fucking horns. That's number 5. That guy has a really good song. Rajang equals... Stop! Stop. Oh, the whale? This is my favorite song. I think thinking back on it, I'm like, this is the one that I like the most. I would have put this as the top song. Number 4, Valstrax. Number 3, Safi Jiva. Number 2, can I put my middle finger up? Number 2, Lagiacrus, which is like, oh. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Hi, Foss. Was there a jellyfish that is kind of like a raid? I want to say yes, but he didn't make the list. Number 1, Foss, who do you think has the best monster theme from Monster Hunter? The monsters that were 10 through 2, Basilgeuse, Raging Brachydios, Zinogre, Vitalis, Mizusune, Cadius, Valstrax, Safi Jiva, and Lagiacrus. What monster do you think has the best theme? I'm going to get a drink. Basilgeuse? Okay. I don't think Foss understood the question. Basilgeuse was number 10 on the list, Foss. So he's not going to be number 1. Because I can scream it and it's funny every time. Oh, Basilgeuse. Final answer. Guys, when it turns like 8 a.m., I typically like do a last check for news stories to add to my notes. And very consistently, this fucking plant will be like, Yuland, what are you doing? I'm looking up news stories. Okay. Here's 5 meme videos to look at. And I'm like, motherfucker. Click and I watch the first one. When you have time, go and hear the Rajang theme. It's Bob. But the monster one? The Rise one feel lame? Did you hear about Boeing stranding astronauts on the ISS? No! What the fuck? Voted by the people. Voted by the hunters of the world. The best monster theme in Monster Hunter is Velkhana. Which I'm like, huh? That monster had a good theme? But then like I went back and listened to it, I was like, oh yeah, this was a kind of good theme. I guess every time I was fighting Velkhana, I was just like, oh god, I gotta not fucking die, oh shit! Did you hear about the fucking safety window popping out in transit to the launch site? Oh god. That a true friend? Always hinder your friends when at work? It's... Here's the problem. Every now and then, I'm like, Foss, you're fucking wasting my time. I gotta look up stories for my stream. I got a show to run. I got a thing to do. And you're distracting me. But every now and then he's like, did you see this news story? And it's like an absolute banger. And I'm like, holy shit, write that down, write that down. He sent me one today. A church is selling plots of land in heaven. So a church has been like, the pastor goes up on stage. People of God, the Holy Father has spoken to me. And he has cleared me to sell plots of land in heaven. $100 per square meter. Who's interested? Do I see 5 plots over there? Do I see 6 plots? like literally, this motherfucker just collecting money from the congregation. Selling plots of land in heaven. The church's wallet has spoken to him. Dude, it's wild. I've never seen a more like, there's no fucking way that like, there's no way a pastor thinks he can actually get away with this. Oh, and he's raised like $900,000 so far. Great. Great. Boeing is just fucking on. Is just fucking on top of it, I swear. Jesus Christ, that's problem. Boeing has a new spaceship. NASA used it to get folks to the ISS. There were a mess of issues during the trip. They docked around the 5th, and their week-long stay has been extended twice because the craft has navigation, stabilization, and helium leak issues. I think the next target date is the 5th of July. Good lord. Bro, fuck the church. That's the good part about Christianity. I don't want to say fuck all Christians, because I feel like the vast majority of Christianity is going to look at this and be like, that's stupid, that's fraud, that's not what Christianity is. That is a scam, that is a con artist, and that is a bunch of fucking idiots that aren't using their brains. But like, god damn, that's so wild. Loud minority. I wouldn't even say they're the loud minority, because they're not being loud. It's just a story being written about them, right? They're not, like, complaining to get changes. And it sounds like everyone is saying what they're saying when they're just a minority. It's just like they're an outlier that people are looking to be like, what the hell are you doing? I thought I knew the depths of human stupidity, but I was proven wrong. Boeing stepping up their game. I know I am. Shut up, Kirk. You're not dumb. I joined in and he's talking about Christianity again. Hi, Juice. Juice, I have a deal for you. You can't get a house now on Earth. It's too expensive. But for the low, low price of 1 square meter per $100, you can get a nice house in heaven. There's a church that's selling 1 square meter for $100. And you can buy as many square meters as you want. You could buy 10 for $1,000. You could buy, however square meters a million is. And that'll guarantee you a house in heaven. Only the small price of 1 mil. NASA, see Boeing fall apart. Let's work with them. Honestly, at least it wasn't WoW. I'd rather buy a small plot in Scotland to plant a tree. I'd be helping Earth and be a landowner. You know about that scam, right? Like, I mean, you're bringing it up so you know about it, but do you know about how much of a scam it? Okay, exactly. Good, good. Y'all better be careful or Boeing will come after you. True! Wow, with a small price of 1 mil. You think we're going to heaven? If Juice even gets to heaven. Capitalism. If there is a government in heaven, then Bits knows what the plan is. Let him. I'm fine with you, Juice. Bits, do not start war with Boeing. Hi, Logitech. Sounds like indulgences all over again. Quite literally. I know exactly what happened to all the whistleblowers. I will win. No bad. Logitech, this was really dumb of me. I was looking at Wowhead talents for War Within, and I was looking at Affliction Warlock. I think they're gonna have a Shadow Bolt spec. I think they're gonna have a spec where they, like, they keep Unstable Affliction and Curse of Agony up, and then they just spam Shadow Bolt, and it's going to do a lot of damage. It's Tuesday, Lind. It is. I will neither go to heaven nor hell. I will haunt Earth to make more fake ghost videos. Oh, God. Yuki, how is it fake if you're the real ghost? Let's save money and send it to Spacefish so she would buy a plot of land for us. You know what's crazy? I actually have access to land. If I wanted to, like, if I had the money to just build a house and put it somewhere, and then, like, connect up water and electricity, I have the land to do that. My family owns, like, a lot of acreage in Louisiana. And they've been like, if you want to live down there, you just can. You put a house there, you can fucking do that. And I was like, fucking, that's an option. It's Louisiana, which is like, ugh, but that is an option. I'd much rather live in Finland, holy cow. Because people won't believe it. That build sounds like TBC all over again. I just noticed. Yeah, silly, silly. Imagine after you die, ghosts become the next bad streamer. What? You do that and I'm popping up on your front lawn? So here's the idea, Bits. What if I just, like, get a bunch of those, Amazon houses? Like, just, you know, those Amazon container houses that you can get for, like, $12,000. And make, like, a compound. And it's the streamer compound. Fuck it, do it. I am from Louisiana, Eland. I don't have a problem with Louisiana. Okay, I do have a problem with Louisiana. The area that I went to has a lot of racist people. Like, a lot of racist people. I'm not super happy about that. It's also extremely hot, humid, and bugs. Oh my god, the bugs. I remember being down there and just, like, constantly swatting at all the bugs on me. Because, like, I can't fucking have bugs on me. And my relatives that live there, they've got, like, a fucking wasp landing on their cheek, and they're just like, it is what it is. You get used to it. And I was like, I would never want to get used to this. The next XQC, RDM, JKJSK. The little, like, container ones I posted back then? No, the ones I found. I think I found them. Maybe you found them. I don't remember who found them, Bits. But the ones that were, like, they range from $8,000 to $14,000. And they fold out. Not the, like, shed ones. Get decent internet run back there and you're pretty set. He has a problem with the South? I don't want to live in buggy areas. I want to live in the mountains. Oh great, I'll be at home at Louisiana. Did you ever see the video of some guy talking on the news and a wasp flew in his mouth and he just didn't give a fucking ate it? Yes. For a second I thought you were gonna mention the I thought you were gonna mention one with the news reporter where the bug just, like, flies into his mouth and he just goes, what the fuck is that? And, like, fucking loses his cool and he's just like, nah, fuck this, I don't need this job. Fuck this place, I'm out. Fuck that, mountains are cold. I know, it's great, Bits. I love the cold. Cold gang. Hi, Buggy Elin.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Summer over
Cold
winter?
is nice.
Fuck y'all. Ugh.
Fitz would get along with Lofam.
I know, they're... I'm leaving. Civix likes to sweat. I want my negative 40. I don't want negative 40. I'm comfy around 60. If it's down to 30, I'm okay. Once it starts getting less than 30, I'm like, alright, this is a little much. Enjoy your 1,000,000-degree weather. And I will. Yeah, I don't know. If I ever lived on my own, mountains will be in the negatives. I'm okay with that. I said hi, Ewan. Hi, Ellie. You said hi, Buggy Ewan. You didn't say hi, Ewan. Does that mean Bits is cold-blooded? Oh, maybe it does. Oh, this is so confusing to hear. Because I'm used to Celsius. Cries didn't say hi to Ellie. Okay, well, you were talking about bugs at the time. Enjoy your ball sweat puddles? Lizard people. You know, so in my case, right now, with the money I have, I live with my parents. I pay pretty cheap rent. With the money I make on Twitch, I break even. Which is, like, fucking perfect in my eyes. That's, like... This is a happy life for me. And I am genuinely like, this is an ideal situation. If I made more, I could see myself, like, if I just suddenly was like, you have $1 million, I could see myself living in an apartment, somewhere in, like, a more populated city that has, like, good delivery and internet. I don't know if I'd move that far away from my parents, because, like, I'm here, I don't know if I'd, like, hey, I'm going to Washington, bye, you two. I'd probably stay close to them. In Finland, it was -23 at one point. Gah. Well, actually, you know, with my parents, they're constantly going between Florida and Missouri. So, like, I don't know if I'd stay in Missouri just to be around them 4 months of the year. And I wouldn't live in Florida. So maybe I would just get an apartment near, like, Washington. I could see that being, if I just had $1 million, I could see me doing that. Hi, cuteness. I would live in a ranch. I would not live in a ranch. I didn't say hi. Hi, sweetie. I don't know. The option to live in Louisiana is like a middle ground of like, I need to move out, but I want like a cheap house, hook it up with internet, water, and electricity. That's an option, but like, 18 naked UUs at Walkie's Ranch. Oh my goodness. You couldn't buy a house for $1 million in Washington? I don't think I'd want to own a house. Like, I think I'd very much prefer renting. Granted, I think renting is shit. I hate the system of, like, it's difficult for people to own a house. But me, personally, I don't actually want to go through the effort of owning a house. I don't want to do yard work. I don't want to, like, maintain the house. I really liked living in an apartment, and it was like, if I had an issue, so like for a while my toilet was like, the stopper in it had shrunk, and so it would just refill with water every like 2 hours, because it was just slowly draining. I just called maintenance. I was like, my toilet keeps making noise every 2 hours. And they come by and they're like, oh, your stopper shrunk. Put in a new stopper, and then they left. I didn't have to do shit. But like, that's a money thing. That's a like, with no money worries, with no like, I don't have to worry about money at all, renting an apartment is nice. I think it should be a lot more easy for people to get a house than it is now. And if I didn't have the like, hi Fusion Girl, thank you for the follow. if I didn't have, like, infinite money, I would want to work toward a house. You couldn't buy a house for $1 million, Washington? So what I would look for, Logitech, if I, like, had $1 million+ bucks, I would look for an apartment that's, like, $1,500 a month. Near Seattle. Not quite in it, but, like, close enough to have good internet and delivery. I could legit hear your voice saying that. It's funny. I'm starting to hear phrases in Cairo's voice because I hang out with him so much. It's difficult to get financing for a house too, proof of income and all that. It's hard to get that for renting an apartment. I was trying, so last year before I started streaming, I was looking at renting a house or an apartment, and every single place wanted proof of income. I would like a house on a hill. Hi, what map is this? I'm so sorry, Fusion. This is not a VR chat map. I am in the Pioneer 2 map in VR chat. But I'm filtering out VR chat, and this is a YouTube video. Hi, Jack. Wait, actually, Jack, get the fuck out of here. Go on, get. You're streaming right now, Jack. Get the fuck out of here. Have fun with that. The Seattle area would be at least 2 to 3K a month. I saw a few places Logitech that were like 1,200. I actually saw some places that were like 800. They looked like an absolute dump, though. They were like, ooh, this is sketchy. Jack, why are you here? Dude, they want you to be able to afford 3 months of rent to rent now? God. I'd like to be able to make the changes to a house that I want. Like, I hate the all-white cabinets and the all-white walls and the noisy upstairs neighbors. And the stupid people screaming at their children at 10 p.m. So, like, the apartment I had in Texas was really nice. It was like fucking, I don't know, foot-thick walls of cement. I never heard my neighbors. Like, never did I hear them. I think in the 3 years I lived there, I heard somebody drop something heavy or fall over like 2 times. And then as for, like, decorating, I'll fucking take what's given to me. You could give me, like, fucking tie-dye cabinets, and I'd be like, fucking, I got tie-dye cabinets. I don't really care. I don't decorate much. Damn liar. Exposed. You should get Skyrim VR and walk there one day. No fast travel. So, I do plan to make some Skyrim videos. I make these videos, Fusion, and I put them all up on YouTube. And eventually I want to get some Skyrim videos. I played Skyrim for the first time on day 200, I think it was? God, was it that long ago? I just need to, like, go back and make those videos. There's, like, a whole backlog of games to make videos for, and so Skyrim's just down the list. I am not, whatever you call streaming, I think you are. I owned a house for 4 years and didn't do fuck all to it. Jackwire, base ceiling. But if housing is affordable, no one will do 3 jobs to survive. Yeah. Yeah. I need a drink. My upstairs neighbors are very stompy, and the guy and his friend like to yell at each other on the balcony. Last night they were at it until midnight 30. Jesus. Do New Vegas, but walk through the Cazadores. Thanks. Fallout is a game we'll eventually get to. I like how LoFam say Jagar. Why? How does he say it? They sound like a cute couple. I have so many plans for a house, just no house. I'm the type that, like, I just don't decorate. I have a single poster tacked to the wall in my room. Jackwire? Wait, he says Jagar as Jackwire? What the fuck? If the Skyrim Together mod still works, we could do that? What? I don't see the need for that mod. Because what I would do, Lost One, is I would just make a mod to, like, put God mode on and make it so that enemies don't attack me. And then I would just walk through it. Wait, how does Zealand say Jagar? The U is silent. What are you talking about? Run that back? Oh no, I'm pretty sure the guy who lives upstairs is a very red Republican. Jag-U-Wire. Why is he saying wire? Wait, how do I say Jagar? I have a katana for decoration in my room. Jaguar. Where's the W coming from? Jaguar. Oh my god. Jaguar. What the fuck? Hi, Kumi. You're saying it wrong? It's Jaguar? There's no W! Jaguar uwu. Shut up, Farisu. You're actually just wrong. I don't even know how I say it normally now. It all sounds wrong. And that was the goal of me saying Jaguar like a fucking idiot. It's Jaguar. It's Jaguar. Did that seem natural? Was I pretty good at, like, pulling it off as Jagar? Pretty sick, man. Yulin phonetics are different sometimes. I don't remember... God, I don't remember what it was, but somebody saying... Oh, it's a fucking Family Guy joke of the Cool Whip. What did you just say? You say something's whack as fuck, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I believe you were an absolute silly head. New Jersey man flew to Florida to beat up fellow gamer. Okay, so what did they do, Freesuit? Like, what game was this? How did the guy, like... What went down, right? You know, was this like a single Call of Duty match where he teabagged him? You know, that's unjustified. Was this like they were playing hardcore Minecraft for 2 years, and the guy nuked his base and killed him? That seems a little justified. We said it that way at church camp all the time. Hardcraft Minecore. I know, my wires got mixed up there. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. The online game Arcade. I thought Arcade was shut down. This BDO video is a lot longer than I remember. And we're at like 3.5 and I'm starting to get like, oh no. It's gonna end before we finish. And so we've got the fucking coin toss of what comes up next. It shuts down on Thursday. Oh, I thought it'd been shut down for months at this point. I'm gonna make a vegan Hawaiian pizza tomorrow. I bought pineapple and everything. You know what'd be really funny, Ellie? If you go to like the grocery store and you buy pizza ingredients, like very clearly pizza ingredients, and then the pineapple, and like the people ringing you up are just like, poofs in 2 days, yep. He tried to bludgeon the man to death with a hammer? Over what? So, over Arcade? That's crazy. You, Lined? I told you about, Elite used to say UND. For like a year, he called me UND, and we all thought that was just him, like his little, you know, nickname for me. It was like, yo, that's my homie, UND. And then somebody was like, that's how you say his name? And he was like, yeah, I think so, UND. And we were like, wait, Elite, that's not just your nickname for me? You actually think it's UND? He's like, no one ever corrected me. That would be sinister for sure. Shit's wild. I would get pizza scissored in the parking lot. Pizza ingredients and chocolate sauce. UND's nuts. Okay. I had to. That's okay. Kisu, you're special. I'd fucking gobble your nuts. And I'd thank you for it. We all were thinking it? Why? What? What do you mean? What? Hey, yo? You don't think Kisu is special enough for that? I do. Oh, dang, such a bottom. Right in front of my quesadilla. You don't have a quesadilla. Oh, wait, she says quesadilla, doesn't she? Shut up, Napoleon, and go make yourself a dang quesadilla. Are you kidding me? I have a quesadilla right now in front of me. I'm pretty special. Yeah. We're at 3.6. God, I hope the video is not fucking Onaran Plains. Special Ed Umu. On the Tapestry of Fate, Kisu is quite challenged sometimes. Umo. That's a joke for global there, Kisu. I think you're smart. I hope you get a 2-hour video, fuck you. I know you do. I'll take your word for it, Yulin gonna do that. Kisu will take your word for it if Yulin gonna do it. Okay, okay. What's another story? Most of you have probably seen this. There has been new Dr. Disrespect developments. So the original story. This guy that worked at Twitch for 11 years, he's like, Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was sexting minors. And everybody's like, hey, where's the proof? And he's like, there is no proof, case closed. And then a bunch of people were like, I can vouch for this, this is what I was told, no proof. So it's a lot of people saying, yep, that checks. But no proof. Dr. Disrespect did not refute it. Instead, he went, the court found no wrongdoings. Twitch paid out the contract, let it go. Which is like, hey, can you just give a human response and say, like, you didn't sex the minor? Can you just say that? But instead, it looks very legalese, right? It looks very, the court found no wrongdoings, which is like, oh god, come on, dude. Come the fuck on. Ayatsuko. He can't say anything. It's very, like, tied up in NDA. It's fucking shit is what it is. I feel like he should be, if he didn't, he should be able to say, I did not sex the minor. That was kind of the end of it. Eventually, he was like, hey guys, we're gonna play Elden Ring on Monday. We're not doing, this, yada yada. I didn't do anything wrong. They didn't find anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. That's that. Monday... Monday, he goes live. He's playing Elden Ring. And, he basically looks at his phone for like a minute. And he just goes, you know what, guys? Maybe I just take a break from streaming. Maybe I just stop. Maybe I just move away from content creation and from, like, the Midnight company that I co-founded. That's starting to sound good. And everyone's like, whoa, what? Huh? And then Midnight came out with a tweet that was like, hey, so initially we assumed Doc's innocence, but we've done some investigation, and we've decided to distance ourselves and terminate our contract with Dr. Disrespect. Which is like, god damn it, this just creates more questions. There's still zero proof anywhere. Honestly should have a 504 plan, but we didn't find out until my younger brother And people were like, it's genetic, you know? You should get tested. I'm eating pistachios. Those are good nuts. Because he probably did. He can't say anything. Good morning, you and morning, boss. We can read between the lines. Morning bits. Don't need it spelled out like we're in 6th grade English class. If the NDA is still active, whether he did or not, he cannot say anything. Let's go make a cutie. Okay, now prove it. Is that the wonderful lost one? Hi, Nick. Why is Freya so very cute? I want to see what 12 AM saw, considering he literally co-founded the company. Yeah. I don't have to. I'm speculating. Any reason you are defending him so hard? Ah, my Twitch keeps freezing. No. I don't like Dr. Disrespect. But I'm kind of the same boat that's like, it's not fair to say 100% he did this, start telling people he did this, case closed he did this, without proof. I'm kind of with Bits on this one. I want to see some fucking proof. Here's the other thing. The guy that said, the guy that started all of this, Cody something, that guy that, like, said he got banned because he was sexting a minor, case closed, that guy went on to tweet, hey, my band is performing at this avenue, or this venue, on this date. If we sell out tickets, I'll talk about why Dr. Disrespect got banned in more detail. Lamau, come support us. Which, like, fuck that. That's some fucking bullshit of, like, dangling this fucking story over selling your band's concert tickets. That's a, like, fuck you. Bits is a mega wonderful Etsuko. I mean, do need to say I didn't do it? NDA restricts that? Why would the NDA restrict that, though? That's crazy to me. If he's, like, going in of, like, hey, I didn't do it, it seems crazy that it'd be like, okay, there's an NDA now, you're not allowed to say you didn't do it. That's a little, like, what? I don't know the, like, specifics of it. Maybe there's a good reason. Maybe there is a reason that's like, hey, we can't have you go, like, because you're a big content creator, an influencer, we can't have you go brigading people by saying, you didn't do it, you didn't do it, you didn't do it. It just, that seems really weird to me. I don't expect anything out of a man who cheated on his wife and supports Nick Merck's point of view of transphobic remarks. Yeah, I really don't like Dr. Disrespect. Oh god, we got Gorgrond. We gotta turn the volume up. One hour. That's not too bad. This will be like a 6-mile day. Freya, may I please pet the tail? I still think that distance yourself to save image. NDA restricts that. Sure, he made block in COD4, but he isn't looking like a flawless dude. He won't, because it's not true. What would be acceptable evidence that doesn't also expose a minor? Well, see, here's the thing. The only people that have the evidence are Dr. Disrespect, the minor, and Twitch, which have access to the logs. And none of those three parties want to show that, right? Everybody that's involved in this is secondhand. Like, Cody is not the person who was working on the case of like, hey, one of our big streamers was sexting a minor. Download an image of all of his text logs, right? Cody doesn't have that. It's just like he was in the company when this was going around the office, if that's what happened. I hate people like that. Maybe the minor also did something bad to cover Twitch's ass. If he didn't do it, Twitch is on the line for defamation. He did do it, both himself and Twitch are on the line. One for improper contact with the minor online, and Twitch for being an accessory. Remember back in the day when Dr. Disrespect was a one-off character? Back at Machinima Respawn? That minor, Saddam Hussein? What? Sad to see what's become of him. I don't know. As long as I've known of like, I think I learned about Dr. Disrespect with him cheating on his wife. They were all probably paid off. They were all probably paid off the shut the fuck... What? Hiding in pork strip? Miner can't really do anything bad in this type of situation. Doc is like an old man if he did anything. It's... Paid off too, shut the fuck up. Yeah. It's... I don't know. So, okay. Here's the thing. I be wolfing down a quesadilla. Twitch banned Doc and finished paying out his contract. Doc then sued Twitch and won that lawsuit. He won the lawsuit against Twitch for banning him. So either he did it and they had to pay... Oh shit, what? I watched the fucking Mogul Mail on it, the Ludwig video. Either he didn't do it and was, like, banned for no reason and slander, and this, you know, really defamed his name and brand. Or he did, but it didn't violate contract. That's what it was. So, like, he would have done this, but it wasn't against the rules, and it breaks contract for them to get rid of him. And so he sued, and they pay out the contract, but everyone's under NDA now. It's a very, like, not just... He did it, so he didn't do it, so say he didn't do it, or he did it. It's very much, it's like 3 parts to the thing, and they start overlapping and getting messy. Twitch probably just didn't want the press. One of their top earners at the time was Keto. The lawsuit on the ban was for basically shutting down his job without warning or some shit like that. Yes. I wish, but humans. If you ever hear stories of what those younglings do. You're probably right in the latter. Dude. Me, when I only ever hear he did a it, and I don't want to hear more plus L plus ratio. I don't know. We're never going to get any insight on this. It's not gonna happen. We want to know. God, we want to know so bad. It's just not gonna happen. But the problem right now is that if he did do it, Twitch is basically fucked. Because if he did do it, they didn't report it, which is a federal offense on Twitch's part. Yeah, it is definitely, like, not good for Twitch if he did it. Because that means, you know, they enabled it, an accessory to it, which is a real fucking bad. My thing is people want to see blood to start jumping on Doc. Admittedly, my first gut reaction is like, yeah, I want to see him fall. Because I don't like the guy. But I think I'm in the same boat as Bits, where it's like, man, fuck this guy. But we gotta be real. We gotta be fair. Hi, Zuvi. And that's also how we know they haven't gone to court behind it. Because if they did, then by law, the judge would have had to report the case too. Yes. Zuvi, I was talking about you earlier. I hope everyone has a nice day. If an adult has any type of thing with a minor, I'm not blaming the minor. The adult knows better. There's a possibility it's already gone to trial and he can't be tried for it. Is there? I don't know. We were talking about you earlier, Zuvi. You talk a lot about me. I talk a lot about all my friends. What do I do this time? We were talking about German internet, and I was asking Yuki if they're gonna benefit from that 1 to 3 year plan to improve internet speeds that you're going to benefit from. And I was like, yeah, we're all excited for Zuvi to get good internet. Because right now, he's the type that you're like, hey Zuvi, let's play this game. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I do not have that game downloaded. And, okay, we'll download it for the next time. Then a week later, we're like, hey Zuvi, do you have that game downloaded? Yes, let us play a game. And we play that game. And then 2 days later, you're like, hey Zuvi, we had fun playing that game. Let's play it again. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuland. We didn't play it yesterday, so I uninstalled, thinking we would never in our lives play this game again. It is gone forever. It will take me 7.49 hours to re-download it. God damn it, Zuby. Over that? No. True. By law, that true. Opinion on doll joint tattoos. Boo boo, what the fuck? Ah, then this doesn't look chill for Twitch. If they went to court behind it, we'd have known. Donc's real name is out there. He'd have his criminal record. We'd have. I don't uninstall games that fast. This, I remember I used to think it must be really good at manipulating adult men. My internet is okay for streaming, but I get multiple outages per month? Every 10 gigs takes 1 hour of download time. You make Zuby sound like a balaclava military guy? Zuby, get on VR chat right now. Get on VR chat right now so Riddle can hear you. But Yuland, but only at full speed, and the rest of my internet does not work in that case. It's so hot. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited for tonight. I don't want to wear my headset. Get on in desktop. You don't have to get on in VR. Oh my god, you gigantified a wiggle. I'm gonna change the prices on the things. I'm gonna make it so that highlighting a message is 20 bits. And doing the little emote thing is 20 bits. And then I'm gonna make it so that doing a gigantify emote is 500 bits. We're gonna sell out. We're gonna capitalize on this. I know what the market wants. They want big wiggles. No! You better not. It's just how a lot of Germans sound. Same in reality, it's less me and more their carnal desires. I mean my desktop headset? What? Oh, I see. Make sure you hard bass on when Zuby... Hard base on when Zuby gets on. Oh, Space Fish. Capitalism, baby. Market manipulator Yuland. He only likes us for our money. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll probably reduce them, honestly. I don't like how much bits you guys spend on them. And so I'll probably make it, like, as low as I can. That way you guys can just throw them out and have fun with them. And I don't have to think, like, should I be counting these toward incline? I don't know. God. This video was before I learned about the vial of shifting sand, so I could make sure every video was done at daytime. Ellie. Oh wait, no, Bits messed it up. I thought you guys did 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's 1, 1, 3, 5. You guys are awful at doing a pyramid. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Here's a funny story. I can't count. So this girl was babysitting. And the kid she's babysitting goes, "Babysitter, why are you so ugly?" And the babysitter, just without even thinking, just without even like saying, "This is a kid, I can't go in hard," just goes, "Because I'm you from the future." And the kid cried for 30 fucking minutes. Get fucking wrecked, kid. Yeah, as an adult, I've become less desirable. I was catcalled and hit on in the most in middle school. Was even a noticeable drop when I was a high schooler. Huh. I can only do pyramids when naked. When I was cross-dressing in middle school, that's when I got the most predatory stuff. Which is wild considering my line of work. really dealt with too much predatory stuff. I did have someone accuse me of being a predator. So one of my exes, I bought them a computer. I bought them a $300 computer. And when they got it, their mom was like, "Who bought this for you?" "My friend online bought this for me." Don't let them take advantage of you. If they tell you to send them naked pictures of yourself, you don't do that. You don't owe them that. They were like, "What the fuck, Mom?" Alright, are you guys ready? Lost one. Zuvi, would you like to play this game that you don't have uninstalled together?
No.
I gotta ban this person real quick. Dude, you gotta say it like more than one word. You gotta say it like, "No, Euland, I do not have this game installed."
It's too hot, Mr. Yulen.
Hi, Proxy.
Why do I have to be here?
What? No, you don't have to leave. I'm gonna fucking turn you up. I can barely hear you. I watched a video, Zuvi, on a bunch of CA games. It was like Warhammer, Pharaohs, a bunch of other games that were like all RTS games, and I was like, man, I don't know the difference between any of these, but I bet Zuvi does.
Right. I mean, what was the video about? Like, what did they talk about? Pharaoh was pretty shit.
So apparently this company has like had a really rough last 3 years, and they've only had one good release, which was a Warhammer 3 update, Throne of Decay, I think. And so instead of like just trying to ignore those games, they're trying to update those games and make them good. So they're going back to Pharaoh and other games and trying to make them better.
That's good, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I know they have refunded people for Pharaoh because it was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get it.
Yeah.
And in the last few years, the only games I've gotten was Warhammer Total War from them.
Mm-hmm. Kisu, you must be a goddess.
Said they had some shit messing up.
I don't know your line of work, actually. You shouldn't have to as a child, Yoan. I agree, Friesen. Child, that this is a thing at all. The catcalling, I mean, other people liked y'all during school. I create content, gasm. Oh. Mod check, damn mod check. Girl, but Mom, I love sending picture to man. I don't even say anything anymore with the link, right? Well, hi. I'd give myself an 8 out of 10 on a good day. When I'm especially feeling myself. Yeah, he do sound like a balaclava guy. Damn, Kisu an 8. Where's the 2 representation? Kisu nice. I feel like a 0 most of the day. When I feel myself is negative 10. Keep it up, girl. Doubt, Riddle. But to be fair, I hit puberty early, so I had some knockers in middle school. I was already to D in 7th, and by 10th I was what the fuck, Kisu? Oh my god, good lord. I was also 6 feet by 5th grade. 6 feet by 5th grade? Ewan, please. Oil your poor machine. I'm tired of hearing it. It's such a pain, though. I don't know how to open it up. And every video I look up, it's like, alright, so you need to oil this part. And it's like, that's not the part that's the problem. Every video thinks stepping on the treadmill is what causes the squeak. And for me, it's not that at all. Yeah, I've seen girls get preyed upon by men because of the breast size alone. This is actually way more common than it should be. As friends, yes. Gyat. Here's... Yeah, I had a friend who was DD our freshman year, and E our junior year. She had to get a reduction. Not even that happened to me. So, yeah, sorry to hear, man. I was told once, and I mentioned this recently, I don't remember where I said this, I think it was in someone else's chat. I had a friend tell me a couple years ago that if I had boobs, I'd have huge bimbo knockers. Where did I say that? I don't remember whose chat I said that in. Yeah. It's not the gat that make the woman, but the mother love. Very true. Thankfully, I only had a couple attempts. But I was rabid back then. Must be Bayern. Did you know you can 3D print firearms from the comfort of your home? Yes. This is mildly unsettling. Good. Sure it is. I get called bimbo by all my friends? Yeah, Cairo. Yeah, I mean, you say yourself you've got the whole airhead thing going on. I actually don't think you're... Well, there's one thing you do in particular that I'm like, God, Cairo is such a fucking airhead with this. But other than that, you seem really chill and smart to me. I ain't called bimbo too. But I'm flat as a washboard, not gonna lie, bimbo maxing gang. The fuck you are, Farisu. I've literally seen your tits. They are not... I haven't seen Farisu's tits. That's not a thing that I've actually seen, guys. I'm not supposed to say that on stream. I don't know how big Farisu's boobs are. That's not a thing that I've seen and have knowledge to. Bjorn is Bleg. Too many dumb people here. Damn, Bits the FBI telling us to 3D print at home. I got bullied in elementary because of them. I'm not a Fed, fuck those guys. What is this one thing? You state an opinion, Cairo, that can sometimes be offensive to people. And it's like, I wish Cairo hadn't said it that way. And to you, it's very like, oh, matter-of-factly, this is like my experience with it. But like, there's been a few things where as a streamer, I'm like, and like, I'll like try to correct you. I'll try to be like, well, here's the thing with this, and I'll try to mediate. And usually you're like, oh yeah, that's true. I didn't mean it like that. But every now and then you'll just say something that I'm like, I can think of a particular person that might have been really offended by that. And I'm like, maybe glad they weren't here. Is Farisu a C? I have A cups, almost B cups. Small. But in hindsight, it also could have been partially the tism. My Cairo do want to be the stuff full with bean boozle. I want to get implants and go C though. I haven't seen you, but C seems like it'd be your size. I'm an A and I haven't started to estradiol yet. Stonks. We're at 4.8. I want my booba and my estrogen. I want a drink. I had no discipline today, guys. And I've eaten basically all of my calories before the day fucking started. Uh, 4.8 already? You moving? Yeah. We're going to finish around 6, I think. That should feel like an easy walk. You got the fuel in the tank? Yeah, but I'm gonna get hungry later, and I'm like, ugh. Elon wants the gender fluid? I don't know. So I had a lot of dysphoria growing up. When I was around 15, 16, I started really seeing myself as the other gender. I started really being like, oh, I should have been born a girl. I'm the wrong gender. What I want in life is the opposite gender roles. I want to be a nurturing, caring housewife. And I still do to this day. And then I saw a comic from somebody named Humans. This was on DeviantArt. And this comic was at people that are so like focused on hypermasculinity that they like they don't do things that are good for a relationship. So they're like, I'll never help my partner clean the dishes because that's girl work. That's gay for a guy to do it. Right? And this comic was talking about those people, and it's like, we don't think you're more of a man because you won't help in the kitchen. We think you're a fucking loser that cares too much about, you know, being seen as a man, and you're insecure. And I was like, okay, this is at guys that are focused on hypermasculinity. But it kind of applies to me, because it makes me think I'm focusing too much on gender roles. You know, people should like me for me, and not based on what I think men should do and what women should do. And from then on, it was like a fucking flip switched. And it was like, I just want to be a fucking trophy husband. I want to be fucking cute and feminine, but like totally, like, I'm fine with the way I am. I gotta catch up. Healing, what's the gender fluid? Trans girls be having some of the best natural titties. I have this weird thing that I like girl with small boobs, but I don't care what boob size they have. I'm not like that guy that shame women for having a small belly. Shame women for having a small belly? I'm so pumped for real. Biggest natural tits I've seen on a T-girl was she started HRT at 38. Now she has H-cups, no implants. God damn. Egg? I don't think I'm an egg. I think I used to be, but then like I very much flipped the switch overnight and it just all went away. Been 8 years now and she still complains they are growing. Okay guys, let's have kids and we will let Yulin take care of them. I don't want to take care of kids. I want to take care of a person. I want somebody that like, they go to work, they come back, and I'm like, you've done your job, now it's my time to do my job of making you happy. That's what I want. I want somebody, I want to like just mentally support someone. I had a big denial. Beard before my egg cracked. Yulin, I got a question. I imagine you're typing it out. Egg gang, traveler, peaceful noise. Fuck that riddle, I need a Yulin type to take care of me. You see why, Ellie, I get so fucking mad about your ex, right? Because I'm like, she had it so fucking made, and she threw it all away. Trad wife, himbo, femboy, Yulin. Egg gang, Celeste Chapter 1 theme starts playing. True, people are losing their marble over women hunting in old times. Leon wants to be that one husband from the Dojin SMH. Is it just that uncommon for someone in VR chat to be comfortable with their sexuality and gender? Because I've been asked about both. Again. It's not uncommon, but it's very common for people to be uncomfortable with their sexuality and gender in VR chat. Because VR chat is one of the best places for people to explore and be what they envision. VR chat is like literally a fucking glow lamp for moths that attracts people that struggle with gender identity, that struggle with sexuality. Because in VR chat, you get to be whatever the fuck you want to be. And it's very immersive, right? It's not that, like, VR chat does this to people. It's that VR chat attracts those people. Yulin, you want to carry a kid? God, no. She did indeed. What do you mean? But hey, I can do better. VR chat allows you to change your gender in one click, so... Early 20-year-olds on VR chat moment. I'm not going to be able to mod for the next 2 weeks. My store is getting audited. Okay. Lost One does not own a store, but they do work at a store. And they are typically there when I'm live. People question if I'm trans or considering and or if I'm gay or bi. It's a kind of common thing that happens. Most people don't believe me. I do think, not just on VR chat, but people in like trans and gay communities they can be very pushy with it. They can be very like... So, like, Bits uses a female avatar. I could see a lot of people being like, oh, that's an egg. When does the shell crack? And Bits is like, I'm not trans. I'm pretty happy as a guy. And they're like, oh, it's a pretty solid egg. It's not gonna crack for a while. And, like, I have personally seen that in a lot of trans communities. In a lot of gay communities, where it's like, they're very, very... They're very much like, you are in your shell, I know it, and I cannot wait for you to come out. And it's like, you're fucking assigning this to me, bro. Knock it off. Also, fuck people throwing around egg and shit. Well, okay, well, don't say that, Ellie. Because, like, literally Riddle is throwing it around. But I think they're mostly joking. It is Twitch chat. Man, when I was a kid, I did gave some complication with my boobs man pack. I see I never have been asked while I still was in VR chat a lot. Yeah, sorry, my vocabulary is limited. It's one of those fucking tightrope things where it's very much the exact wordage matters. And it's also across cultures and different languages. So I can see somebody saying, like, one thing, and someone else looking at that and be like, hey, what the fuck? I never call people what I'm not. Like, I'm sure if it comes from the fact that I'm mute 90% of the time in VR chat. But at the same time, there's been people that I've spoken to ask also. Yeah, my bad, my bad. No, come here, squish. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bits. That one's a little odd to me. Cause you just have fucking like straight bro energy. You're the type of person that like I just don't see as trans. If you told me like I actually think I'm a girl, I'm gonna transition, I'd be like, fucking shit, really? Oh, holy shit, I support you, but damn. You fucking... I would not expect this. You're just like... I don't know. Bits is like, I'm straight, and I'm like, yeah, they have... Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah, PSA for everyone. When you imply someone's an egg, it's uncomfortable. Maybe it's my voice that makes them not even ask, though. I use big titty avatars. It's also the way you act, Zuby. You don't really do any, like... You don't really do anything that makes you come off as somebody that wants to be the other gender. Like... How do I explain this? I don't know. You very much have dude bro mannerisms, which, you know, you shouldn't clock people by mannerisms, right? That's not how it works. But a lot of times you can kind of fucking stereotype. Big bro energy. Bits is only gay for cis. You're number 6. Plus, even if Bits wanted to alter their taste or expression, it's nobody's business but his. I was calling myself the Traveler, the single biggest egg. I don't know. So there's mannerisms, Zuby, right? If you just fucking stand there, talk to people, fucking, I don't know. Nothing about that says, like, that is someone that could be feminine. But if you, like, get real up close to people, and you, like, put their chin in your hands, press your forehead to theirs, do little poses where, like, you put up your knee and stick your butt out. You don't really do that, Zuby. But if somebody did, people are more likely to think of them as, like, hey, they're probably trans-leaning. Not necessarily like, oh, that person's totally fucking trans. But it'd be more believable, right? if somebody did a ton of stuff like that, and then they're like, guys, I think I'm a woman. Everybody would be like, yeah, no shit. Hey, yo, Euland exposing the desayers. Can one be an egg if they are aware that they're an egg? I mean, I'm fairly open about myself and how I feel, beliefs, etc. So I don't mind when people ask. It's just that it's happened as many times as it has that made me ask. What do you mean I regularly walk into people's VR chat? Yeah, but you do it to be creepy, Zuby. You're not doing it to be affectionate and make them comfortable. You're doing it to do, like, the anime face where it's, like, the foreheads pressed together and the fisheye camera effect of, like, dude, you're way too fucking close, what the fuck? I don't do it to be creepy? What? What do you mean you don't do it to be creepy? The fuck are you doing it for, then? Huh? Abolish gender, return to monkey. I just think it's fun. Yeah, see? You do it to be creepy and make people uncomfortable. And that's the fun part for you. Well, yeah, you've got a cutie avatar and the company you keep would lend to the belief that you're similar. I didn't think it was creepy. Damn, Sag. Zuby, you know how personal space works. You know that it makes people uncomfortable when you invade personal space. What do you mean you didn't think it was creepy? There was another orange and blue person in my lobby the other night. Because of how I talk, somebody went, damn, another person's name. Didn't know you were a blank now. Ugh. Wait, so they thought you were... Oh, wow. That's wild. And also... I mean, so from what you've told us, that club is very, non-PC, but, like, what stays in the club... What happens in the club stays in the club, and, like, it's all not malicious. No, a club? Not a club? Oh. So just somebody being nasty on VR chat then, okay. Someone told me the other day, wow, that's so brave of you that you're going through all that. I could never cut my dick off. Yeah, that's someone who lacks a bit of information on the process. Just an 80-person friends plus, the weekend usual. I see. You know what, I wouldn't care. I'm happy to learn that the technology is getting better and better for transitioning physically the parts. I know there used to be a pretty high risk of death when you, like, you know, took the sploing and to do that. Apparently they have just, like, completely... I don't want to say completely. I'm, like, a little uneducated on this, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't speak in facts. But they've gotten the process a lot better where there's way less risk to it. Yeah, they're a good friend, and I had to have a teaching moment. Like, hey, buddy, I'm gonna keep it for now. What? Would it make pants more comfy? Oh, yes, absolutely. And you can still be a woman without bottom surgery? I would get rid of it in a heartbeat. Why is it so expensive? Wait, you're right? It would make bikinis fit better too, LOL? Pants must be so comfy without a cock and balls? Yeah. Uh-huh. Cairo, would you be the type of person who's like, maybe we do this just to make pants more comfy? Oh, so you're trans? No, I just wanted pants to be more comfy. Oh my god. There has to be at least one person like that in life, right? Denial stage, LOL. I mean, sounds fair. If I was Ace, probably. Lamau. Nah, it's just to make pants fit better. Like, genuinely, not denial. Like, there's probably at least one person out there who's like, I fucking hate wearing pants, and now it's great. Now it's just to make pants fit better. I'm still a dude. Here's the thing, I don't think sex, like, becomes bad. The process, Cairo, is they take the sploinger, they slice it down, so it, you know, then they slice it down the other way, so it becomes 4 ways, and then they fold it in. So all those, like, nerve endings are just on the inside now. They used to just lop all that off, just to have boys not hit puberty, and still be able to sing higher. Did they lop it off, or just... Oh god, it's... And there's a lawnmower. I thought they just, you know, snip. I didn't think they cut that off. The day I stopped caring about being a man is when I say a femboy having a girlfriend wife more gorgeous than all the straight guys combined. Hang on. The day I stopped caring about being a man is when I say a femboy having a girlfriend wife more gorgeous. I'm having trouble following that one, Riddle. What? Nah, bro. CBT doesn't work on me no more. I cut my dick off. Nah, I'm good. Just be a pro Tucker like Sea of Thieves players and hide that thing. Every tier girl I know that has gotten the surgery says it felt better and was more nearly hypersensitive. It's not bad anymore like it was 30 years ago? Okay. Castrados, let me look it up. My understanding, Ellie, was that they didn't cut anything off. They just cut into the back of the ball sack and snipped the 2 wires. Wait, so what happens in that surgery? Okay. Imagine a hot dog, Zuby. Now, take a knife and split it in 2. Not like a shortcut in the middle that splits it into 2 halves. Like down the long end, split the hot dog in 2. And then do that again on the other side. So it's got like 4, you've got 4 long strips of hot dog. Now, okay, that's what's happening to the dick. And then you fold them in and attach them to the inside. So you now have a tube on the inside, what used to be the outside of the penis. It inverts your ding-dong. But still pretty gangster to just want to sing that high forever. Boo-boo, what the fuck? It's, I could just see, like, there's the people that knew and they're just like, yep, that's the process. And then there's the people that didn't know, they're just like, fucking what? Oh. They do cut out the balls and excessive skin as well. But most people do not have excessive skin. Only big schlong havers. LOL, very polarizing topic. It used to have, like, so if you went back like 10, 15 years ago, it had like a 20-25% mortality rate. It had a pretty decently sized chance of dying. And so you talk to people about this and it's like, are you sure you want this? And it's like, yeah, this is my fucking conviction with it. Because it's gonna make me happy. And like, for most people, it fucking did. It's a lot better now. Medicine and technology has come a long way. There's a lot less risk of dying. That sounds hecking awful. I mean, so keep in mind, you're like unconscious for all of it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have some skin. Me that have butcher ton of look at Ellie food, that sound normal. Don't forget about the regret rate being less than from knee surgery. The recovery process is awful. I didn't know about the recovery process. That is also a thing that Yuki brings up. You can look at stuff like this and like, hey, did you regret getting this? And people say, you know, we should make this illegal, but it's like less than 1% of the people that get this surgery regret it. And then you look at marriage, which has a 60% divorce rate, but we want to make dick conversion surgery illegal? Just saying. Recovery is bad. The only bad part is the recovery process. Like, holy, it's awful. I've heard bedridden from 2 to 8 weeks. Yeah, Ewan. On top of having to insert medical instruments inside of yourself. Oof. I think, so Frisu, you might know on this. There's some upkeep, right? Don't you need to, like, go back for, like, a touch-up surgery, like, every 6 years or something? Or is that not a thing anymore? Knee surgery is 14% regret, and I think SRS is less than 1% regret rate. I'm still coming to grips with the fact that HRT for a while, my shit gonna atrophy. I fucking hate when people twist the information just to make their point be true. At 38, is there like an age where you can't do it anymore? No. I've heard people transition at like 70. No, just past 25 hits can't be widened naturally. You can go back for a cosmetic revision, usually free of charge. The main surgery is not supposed to be all-encompassing. It's tended to be 2 to 3 surgeries. Okay. What I had heard, Frisu, is that, like, you have the surgery, and then, like, 6 years later, you have to go back in and, like, tighten everything up. But if that's not the case anymore, hell yeah. Or if that was never the case, and I'm just talking to my ass. YMMV, based on malnourishment and other things. That hasn't been a thing since before you and I were born, not gonna lie, Elon. Okay, good. You can transition whenever you want to, never too late. Yulin's talking ass. Blush. You gonna go in after 6 years and get it reupholstered? No, Ellie, so Frisu just said you don't have to do that. Unless you're just making the joke to say reupholstered. Yeah. Boo boo, what the fuck? It was a joke, yes? Okay. I don't know. If there's anything like... If there's any body modification I would want. I like my boy parts. I'm kind of indifferent on chest, right? I don't care if it's flat. I don't care if it's fucking... Sugoi Dekai. Both sound fun. I do wish I had wider hips. Wide hips sound fun. I also wouldn't mind my shoulders being smaller. But those are like... You know, those are small things. I want boobs. All of it, please. Blame game moment. What are we at? 11:30. 5.8 miles. Surprised anyone else knows that song? Breedable Yuland energy. What a sweetheart. I think an ex influenced it. Hi. I think an ex once said to me, fucking childbearing hips. And I was like, oh, I want those. Yuland was surprised I knew about music at all. Yuland just thought I was a silly. I don't think I was surprised. I was surprised. I was surprised you were as knowledgeable as you were. I would bread Yuland. Hell yeah. Do I have childbearing hips, Yuland? With my malnourished intersex HRT life experience? No, Frisu. Let me try smashing them flat so that they widen out a bit, though. IT to Titanium. Do you ever walk in actual VR chat maps? Nope. I make these videos and I don't know shit about making VR chat maps. Are you sure your ex didn't want to breed you? No, they were telling me about their fetish. Okay, this is actually really funny. So my ex, a long time ago, they told me one of their fetishes was cow print. They really liked cow print. Like cow print bikinis, cow print clothes, stuff like that. And I was like, okay. 10 years later, we're having a conversation about people's fetishes, and they're like, nobody knows my fetishes. And I'm like, I know your fetishes. And they're like, no you don't. Hell yeah. Okay, but actually, no, take that off because that's not stream safe. They're like, no you don't. You don't actually know my fetishes. And I'm like, dude, we fucking, like, dated for a year. I think I know your fetishes a little bit. And they're like, okay, name one. And I'm like, cow print. Dead fucking silence. And they're like, okay, maybe you do know some of them. And it was like, what did you think? We dated for a year. Music is my life. Jazz is my soul. Like XX chromosomes. Just gonna breeze right over that. What? Oh, it's horny chat time? Time to go. Hi, Globor. Where's the sexual content tag? On stream, there's no visual sexual content tag. Sometimes we talk about stuff, but it's very small. I don't want to have the sexual content tag for, like, a one-off passing comment. To me, that's, like, not how it works. What did I come back to? Hi there, welcome unknown. Ludland, hi Air. Lahix got hit with sexual content strike and was forced to use it and nobody knows why? That's because Lahix is a furry on VRChat. And Twitch doesn't like certain groups of people. So I'm not surprised. Though I think it's shit. I don't think Lahix deserved that. Damn, he just called it small? Is it time to be lewd legally now? No. That's for after stream. That's once I raid somebody and we're napping, and then we all take our clothes off. Elon said my hips are small. What do I do with life now? Beautiful. Furisu. I said they're small now, but we have a solution to try. Maybe it'll help. You know? You take a big stack of something and you smash it down and it widens out. Maybe that'll happen. Let's go somewhere with our small features. The answer is just corset training. Thank you, Ewan. Oh my god. Do you think corset training would help my back or make it worse? Cause could you imagine, like, me wearing a corset and be like, I only do it to help my back, guys. Worse? Yeah, that's what I figured. Lace me into my corset, Elon. I can't tie knots, can you help? Of course I can. Elon is saying he will smash your hips with his hips. Furisu, I maxed out my gear. I just need to buy all the transmogs. And then I'm done. I'm getting some of my work uniforms tailored. Haven't been able to have small uniforms tailored in over a decade, so that's pretty pog. Hell yeah, gotta do some core exercises. Eland is a bottom though. Yeah, no, I'm not actually gonna do it, Furisu. You know, that was just us flirting. That was me trying to flirt when in that area where I said I wasn't good at this before. I think I did okay. Fucking Furisu, at best, it's us next to each other trying to, like, co-seduce an actual top. Because, like, fucking, you and I are literally just the two bottoms on a bed, and they were both bottoms as they cry into their hands. You and I am never logging into Slop Remix again. I didn't ask you to log into Slop Remix. I'm just saying I'm almost done with it. Big talkies for the big walkies. We can both be bottoms with a tall person. We're both short. Exactly. I bet Star would. Right? Yeah, Star would. Star definitely would. Would you top me in Furisu? See, Farisu, we're in. We're so in. Just be a service switch easy. You're enough of a bottom to do that. The amount reduction in this combo is astronomical, yo. Hey, yo, are they tall as fuck? It's time. Wow, Farisu, you're really gonna ask that? You're gonna ask Star their height? I'm getting cute lingerie for the two of us. No, you're out, Farisu. You were like, they have to be tall. You can't ask that. I'm the meme height? That's true, they do need to be tall. They don't need to be tall, Farisu. 5'11"? Oh, that's probably too short for Farisu. Farisu's probably like, you gotta be 6'6". 6-figure salary, 6 feet tall, 6-inch dick. Don't even talk to me if you're not that. If you're missing any of those, hit the gym, fat ass. That is one of my favorite fucking, like, Tinder things ever. Is, if you're not 6 feet tall, guys, hit the gym, fat ass. EU is too much of a bottom to be any form of a switch. That's true, they need to be tall. No, air. Don't say this on stream, I measured it's 10. Oh! Don't say this on stream as I just read it out. Fucking hell yeah. Oops. That's where you're still a bottom, but you top because the top wants you to top. Duh. I match now? No, I don't want dicks smaller than mine, sir. Noted. Girl really did miss biology class. It's so funny. Damn, can't believe you did start like that. I also can't believe. I can't believe I read out, don't read this on stream, and then I just read it out. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm actually so sorry. Alright. What's another story I have? So this guy had a divorce. And in the divorce, the wife got the house. He just said, you know what? I don't care. She can have the house and everything in it. And so the wife was like, fucking hell yeah, I'll take the house and all the stuff in it. Sounds great. He then went, like literally that morning, went home, rented a backhoe, bulldozed the house. This was a video I saw this morning, so I don't know how this story ends. I assume he's going to get arrested and fucking lose everything. Cause like, obviously that's illegal on like 17 different levels. But wow. That is, that's not something you can do. What's another story? There was a guy in Marina Bay, Singapore that, won a jackpot. And the video I saw said he won $4 million. I couldn't actually find confirmation that it was $4 million. But he won a jackpot. The problem is, he then was so excited that he went into cardiac arrest. And he died. So this guy won at a casino and then literally died from the excitement. Which is like, damn. That fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, we're so close. Skill issue. The casino wins again. That is a quote from a movie, The House Always Wins. Technically, they still pay out. They're gonna pay out to his family. At least, well, okay. In the US, it was like, a bunch of lawyers were in the chat. I was like, I just studied this. They still pay out to the family. He still gets the money. It would then go to inheritance, even if there's no will. In Singapore, we don't know. The game was rigged from the start. Another reason to not do Gamba. My grandfather died at 29 from heart issues. And so I technically have a history of heart issues in my family. But hey, I made it past my grandfather's age. I should check what, like, my cholesterol and pulse levels are. I'm forgetting what the word is for that. Hope this doesn't cause any fallout between us. Fallout New Vegas? It actually does, Ellie. You're banned for 4,000 days now. I saw 4 things for video games. Well, 3 for video games and 1 for a movie. I'll talk about those after I stop walking, because we're like right at the end. Hell yeah, ban me so good. Aw. Star, come back. We're almost at the cuddling part. Fallout TV series season 2 waiting room. We're right there. We're right at the raid portal. This is one of the best raids in World of Warcraft. I'll be back shortly. Friend calling for me. Okay. Take all the time you need. I'm just being selfish and want more Star. Here's a really fucking funny story I saw. Blackrock Foundry is one of, if not the best raid ever made. I don't know what the best ever made. In China, they wanted to teach a classroom of kindergartners not to take money from strangers. They wanted to teach them, you know, hey, if a strange man you don't know is offering you candy, don't take the candy. So what they did is they had 20 of the kids sitting in chairs, and they had a teacher come in wearing trash bags. He's wearing like a trash bag for over his torso, and then also like a ski mask. And he's holding candy out to the kids. And one of the kids is just like, oh boy, candy, and takes it. The guy then just picks the kid up and runs. He just leaves. And then they have the kid, they have somebody scream from the hallway where he just took the kid. I don't know if they actually got the kid to scream, but they got somebody to scream from the hallway. The remaining kids are like, what the fuck? The guy comes back in and he starts offering candy to the kids. And they're all like, no. The last kid got fucking grabbed and run out of the room and screamed, no candy, no candy. And so, the way they're teaching these kids to not take candy from strangers is literally doing the like, we're fucking yoinking one of them. And just running. And it was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so traumatizing. You can't fucking do that. Blackhawk Foundry is one of the, if not the best raid ever made. Blackhawk for Risu. You call? I'm literally right here. 6.4. 6.4 miles. Ow. We pause this. We turn this on. And we update this. 6.4 miles. And now we're done. Nobody's reacting to that. Nobody finds that as funny as I did. That they were just like teaching the kids not to take candy by fucking yoinking them. I just got back. What is it? The protagonist of the Fallout series is my transition goal. Kid, but free candy. She's so fucking pretty. Also, she has enormous eyes. Hi, Senril. Unlike some sacrifices must be made. Alright. We're gonna adjust our trackers. Yeah. I had my trackers facing forward the whole time. I literally had them facing the wrong way. Oops. And tracking seemed fine today, so yay. Take that off. Switch to this avatar. Turn this back on. Wish I had big ol' looking balls. Oh, he's done walking. Take care, chat. Why don't you want to go out to get candy on Halloween? When I was a kid, Timmy got murked by some motherfucker when he wanted candy. I have the hooded eyelid cries. I need to find weight to start losing fat. Ways to start losing fat? Last time I should run 28 big planta. But my belly did shrink. I'm not gonna lie, Riddle. I did not understand that. Okay. Where are we going today? Worlds. Recent. Was Dreamy Loft good? Yeah. Let's go to the cabin. Wait, no, not that one. The other cabin. Friends, drop portal. Portal. I recognize your name. Where have I seen your name? Kazi or Wolfie? Wolfie Nya. I recently met Media, Wolfie, and Yuki. And so I bet it's one of those. Hi. Riddle be speaking in riddles. Plant pot? Plant buckets? Plant pots, I see. Riddle me this, Batman. What horny and is pointing at himself right now? Yep, I thought so. I think Yuki's about to write a message. Oh my god, I'm tired, guys. You were lifting clay ceramic potted plants around for weightlifting? Okay. Yuki is not about to write a message. They're about to draw an Among Us.
Among Us.
Bum bum bum. Oh my god, I forgot the song. It's been so long.
Yeah, and you're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Among Us. Okay. Where's the... Did you already get rid of the coffee mug? You did. Hell yeah. Okay, I bring this window here. I bring this window here. I grab this one and bring it over here. And a cat named Yuki, they were based. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Okay, plastic one. More like shimming them on a truck. It was brutal. Socket from Vault Eland. This is a terrible day for WoW. I don't even remember the last time I opened a vault for Isu. That was long ago for me. Would have been season 3. Vault Dweller. The 4 news. There's a movie coming out in 2024 called Nosferatu. It's gonna be a vampire movie. It's literally about, you know, finding the vampire Nosferatu. They seem to make a point of not saying vampires and saying vampires. Yeah. Okay. Prehistoric Kingdom. This literally just looks like Zoo Tycoon, but with dinosaurs. It's a logistics game. They're having Update 11, which is adding keepers, laborers, and cashiers, and a bunch of new dinosaurs. As well as, like, new ways to discover dinosaurs. I don't know. Anybody that likes things like Sims, Zoo Tycoon, City Skylines, this game looks great. It looks graphically nice. Space Marine 2. Planet Kadaku trailer. It's a jungle world. Sure. The game is still not out. It comes out in September, I believe. And then Marvel Rivals is having an official Tokyo 2099 Spider Islands map. They had a trailer for this, which it's literally Hanamura. It's literally just Overwatch Hanamura, like to a T, which is a little surprising to me. Because from what I know of Spider Islands 2099, from what I understand, it's like very skyscrapers, neon lights, you know, crazy high buildings, bridges between them. It's very much like sci-fi futuristic city. And then they're just like, yeah, well, for Marvel Rivals, we're just making Hanamura and calling it Tokyo 2099, which is like, really? Okay. That was the video game news. Literally, we're in like a 2-week window where we just had a bunch of game trailers and festivals. And everybody's avoiding Elden Ring and Final Fantasy. Nobody wants to come out with news right now because it's just going to be overshadowed by those 2 big ones. So it's like any video game news is just... It's so inconsequential and, like, small. It's so, like, there's just nothing. Still waiting for Endless Dawn. All I can think about right now is War Within, which I'm way more hyped than I should be. Because we're not getting War Within for, like, another 2.5 months. But I'm overly excited for it. Yuki in charge of arting today. I want to play War Within. It launches in under 2 months, Elin. Doesn't it launch in like 65 days? I thought Mop Remix ends and then it starts. If they make it free to play, that's the only game I can say that will make me play Genshin less. August 22nd? What War Within? War Within is the next World of Warcraft expansion. June. Is it really? I guess that is less than 2 months. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I really, really want the pre-patch to, like, test classes out. Because I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna play. I was looking at Warlocks this morning like a fucking idiot. Aesthetically, I don't typically like Warlocks. They're not like, this is so cool to me. But I do well with them. So I like doing well on classes. Play Blood Death Knight? No. I'll play Unholy when we play together? Fucking no. I'm getting hungry. I need to drive home. That's weird that those two are connected to me. What do you mean, heh, no? I don't like playing the same spec. I don't like playing the same class as somebody else that I play with frequently. What's wrong with me playing Unholy? Why would I want to play Blood when you're going to be twice the Blood DK player that I am? We can have sick Death Knight ERP? Why do you want me to play the same class as you? Yes, I'm at work and I'm down on food. Oh, well, I'm just wondering, like, why is the solution to being hungry going home? Why not just eat where you are? Death Knights are a dying breed? What the actual fuck are you talking about, Frisu? They're not dying, they're thriving. There's like a lot of people playing Death Knights. They're a dime a dozen. Warriors are a dying breed. Mages are a dying breed. DK is the third least played class? Huh? I don't know if I believe that. I feel like there's... Every raid has one fucking Blood DK because Death Grip is so fucking goated. It's dead. Rogue is the least played in WoW. Rogue is... I'm actually surprised Rogue is the least played. Play Brewmaster. Yeah, 1 in 20 people is DK. That's wild. So, like, okay. We know that Paladins, Druids, and Hunters are, like, by far the most common. Like, those are the big three, right? You getting your info from Twickers? What are you talking about? What? Is that supposed to be Twitter, but it's auto-correcting? I would think Evoker is the least played because it's the newest and just not that many people are playing and switching to it. I can confirm DK is dead. I got kicked from my Mythic Raid as a DK level. I don't think there's too many people playing Frost or Unholy. I would think Blood DK is extremely popular. I would think, like, I would not have been surprised if Blood DK was the most common tank right now. DK is on one unless you're tank and raid. This has been a known thing for years outside of Nathria. Wait, WoW got an Invoker now? Evoker. E-V-O-K-E-R. Demon Hunter is the most common tank. Really? So, okay. I would have expected Prompt Paladin, Blood DK, and Guardian Druid to be the most common. I would have expected Brewmaster to be the least. I would have expected Prompt Warrior to be right above that. And I would have expected, I think, Vengeance Demon Hunter to be, like, 4th. I didn't know Vengeance was that common. Just Blood DK is a solid choice everyone likes. Oh. Demon Hunter is flat broken in Mythic Plus for the last 2+ seasons? Okay. That makes sense then. Because I only look at raids, so like I only see like what I'm getting in LFRs and what we're bringing into raids, which I guess typically we don't have a tank problem. Yeah, Demon Hunter seems to be Dev's favorite or something. Hi.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta watch out for my son's bus.
Okay.
Okay.
I sneezed, but I muted in time. None of you got to hear it. Brewmaster is the least common tank, right? Like, there's no shot anything is above Brewmaster in popularity. I know people don't like Warriors. Um. Watch out for the bus. Man, I wish I got off work at 1 p.m. Well, Freya might be West Coast. And that might be for their son to go to school. Bless you, you are no longer blessed. Get haunted, fellow nerd. Yulene. I don't think anyone has ever called me Yulene before. What's up, Elder? That's still kind of late. It is. It is. I imagine it's like 10. Yeah, it'd be like 10 West Coast, but like I don't think they're going for a whole 8 hours. They're probably going for like 4. 10 a.m. is too late to go to school. Let's take bets. Line, not lean. You line? I was thinking it was like Jolene. Freya's CST, if I remember right. Kindergarten is usually half a day. Going or coming home. $5 says coming home. Yo, dog, I hear your warrior sucks, so I make every class better. Hi, Archangel. I'm awake and late. You're not late. You can't be late, because you're not the broadcaster. I'm the only one that can be late. And I was so fucking on time today. Speaking of, I'm late. I don't know if her kid is a kindergarten or not. I forget how old they are. I'm late, 11 seconds late. No. I don't know. When I look at the classes for War Within, Dylan gaslighting for Icy. What did I do to gaslight Icy? When I look at the War Within classes, I'm interested in Arcane Mage. I'm interested in Affliction and Demonology Warlock. I'm very lightly interested in Discipline Priest and Holy Priest. Not really Shadow Priest. I'm not super interested in Rogues. I'm not super interested in Monks or Demon Hunters. Maybe Vengeance Demon Hunter tanks, but now that I know that the most like popular tanks, I'm like, maybe not. I'm somewhat interested in Balance Druid. Very loosely interested in Restoration Druid. Kind of interested in Feral Druid. I'm interested in like every male class. I'm keeping an eye on Enhancement Shaman. I'm keeping an eye on Survival Hunter. Oh no, I'm not keeping an eye on Evoker at all. Fuck Evokers. And then I'm interested in Ret Paladin. I'm interested in Fury Warrior. Kind of interested in Frost DK. The problem with Frost DK is that I really like not playing Breath of Sindragosa. And it's like, you're playing Frost, you're playing Breath. And it's like, I don't really like Breath of Sindragosa. And it's like, then what are you fucking doing? What the fuck, dude? And it's like, I just want to hit things with Frost Strike and Obliterate, man. Finna just get an I'm late emote to spam it in UU stream. I'll add it to the block terms list. I like all 3 DK specs. Marksman, Arcane, Ret, and Affliction. Don't tell Nyx you like Affliction. He still likes you. I need a good panic emote for being late. Hi, Kyra. Hope you're doing good. The market has spoken. It's on the list for next time. Haha. Yuland is cute. Thank you. Yeah, I feel you, Yuland. Hi, Takeru. Man, hearing you talk about MMO, I wish Blade and Soul Neo comes out soon. Or I'll play Albion Online again. And I fucking hate Albion Online. Holy shit, this guy is rude. You can't say I'm rude. You're the one that's like, I want to harass Yuland by getting an emote specifically to harass Yuland. I'm just gonna block it. Of course I'm gonna block it. That's not even rude. That's just like, hey, this is my space. I decide what I get to see here. You're the fucking rude one. Who goes and spends money on harassing another streamer? That's ridiculous. Yeah, but I was thinking of you. So? Would you like that list chronologically? That one person who bot followed you? What about him? We got over 1,000 follows because of that person, and I was like, man, did I really get over 1,000 because of this? This sucks. And all those bots have been removed. We're at like 950 now. Welcome back. You tell me to think of you when I shower. You want me to stop? No. But I don't want you harassing me with emotes. Hello, Ellie. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at what Yuki drew. They drew the key from ABBA. I think from Guilty Gear. They drew a cat that says gay thank yous. And then they drew Ludland. Oh, and there's a smug face in there. It's less harassing and more overbearing love. Can I throw cheese at it? You can throw cheese at all three of the people here. I'm doing good. It's less harassing. We're not harassing you unless you want us to stop having fun saying that we're equally late. Can I toss bagels on it? Does that include you? Oh yeah, you can toss cheese at me. I like most cheeses. Ah. Oh, I gotta spy on people. Do you like Gouda cheese? I don't know if I've had Gouda cheese. Did the list update? There it goes. Does that include you? Don't cheese the ghost. Waste of food. What about that one band cheese that's from maggot shit? Some French cheese, I think. That sounds fucking vile. Cheese to meet you. Dutch cheese, best cheese. I see what you did there. Kasu Marzu. That sounds fucking vile. I probably wouldn't like that. So I haven't had too many cheeses. I know I like cheddar. It's the most basic cheese there is. That's what it's called? Yeah, I figured. No, I don't particularly like that cheese. Well, I've never had it, so I don't know, but... that cheese sounds wild. I like Priest cheese, aka Swiss. American cheese? Ew. I stopped eating cheese for a few years and now you got maggot shit involved? I like most cheese. I haven't had that many cheese. Well, most cheeses I've had, I liked. That's what I mean, Proxy. You're being pedantic. Ugh. Swiss is my go-to. I was in a Twitch chat this morning, Proxy. It was Fire Buns. And I think I used the blush emote. Your blush emote. And Fire Bun was like, whoa! That's such a good emote! It's so smooth! Who did that? And I was like, I think it was done by Niachi. They're like, yeah, that's what it says. I want to check out their shit later. And then I did 3 more of your emotes. I did Bark, a Woo, and Head Pats. And their whole chat was just raving at it. They were just like, those are some of the most amazing emotes I've ever seen. or pepper jack. I too prefer white cheeses. A fellow holy cheese, cheddar gang. Made from a wheel of pecorino. Cleared all by accident? No, that's so tragic. Yuki accidentally hit the button to wipe out all their art. You hate to see it. We did 6.4 miles today. Hell yeah. I'm not hungry now, but I'm gonna be so fucking hungry later. I literally just like had no self-control. And I ate some crackers, 400 calories. Then I had a burrito. I had the crackers at like 1 a.m. Then around 5 a.m. I finished recording, and so I rewarded myself with a burrito, 303. And then after that, it was like 8 a.m. It's like an hour before stream, and it's like, okay, I can have a burrito and a glass of milk, or another Tupperware of crackers. And I just fucking ate the crackers, and I'm like, fuck, why didn't I wait? Oh, this is so bad. So now that we're done walking, and I'm like, I kind of want to eat something now that I'm done. I'm like, I fucking can't. Roxy Zawoo still top tier. I just can't afford to sub like I used to. Stay awesome, Proxy. Yeah. It be like that sometimes. Oh, feel that. Been freeloading for over years on Twitch. Good emotes for sure. I don't know, you guys say freeloading. It's not freeloading. Even watching and like being a +1 supports a streamer. Talking in their chat especially supports a streamer. If you can give monetary support, that's awesome. But like the other forms of support go a long way, you two. Don't be so down on yourselves. I think I know where we're going today. I should probably end sooner than later, so that I can get a decent rest in before Stardew. I'm down as fuck. Well, don't be. I'm looking at the person I was thinking of rating. Shut your wholesome, caring ass up. I'm trying to be a Debbie Downer. No. No negative Nancy's allowed. Everyone else has to suffer scrambling for nuts. I need support somehow. That's why I'm odd for people. Thanks to you, I'm cured. I think Elin took a long nap last night. I napped for... How long was it? I napped for a decent amount after stream. I think it was like... I think we went till 1 p.m. and I got out of VR at 3 p.m. So it was like 2 hours in VR. After that... I think I went to bed. I went to bed super early at like 7 or 8 p.m. No, I think it was a bit later. It was probably like 10 p.m. And I woke up at 1 a.m. I love when I have proxy emotes. You got some good ones I frequently use too. Air, you're doing great. Okay. No, I'm not. 2 little mod positions. It's... Femboy milk? What is this drawing, Yuki? Oh my god. Air's too much of a class clown in my eyes to, like, be mod. Air is too much like, I want to be the butt of the jokes, I want to be entertaining and silly to be a mod in my eyes. And so to me, it's like, a lot of people mod him. And I'm just like, what? What do you mean? You're like a class clown. You like being the butt of the jokes. And you like, you know, jokes at your expenditure. Which just makes it hard to view you as a mod. Mod this, pants grab. Lopont talking about Kettle again. Well, I don't disagree with that, Icy Fire. That's why I'm not mod in that many chats. I'm way different when modding. Yes, I goof around, but I take it seriously. I don't doubt that you do. But like, if I see you as goofball, to me I'm like, oh, then they're not mod quality. Even though I know you are, I'm just like, eh. But we're gonna end. We're gonna go raid somebody. And I gotta raid them quick because they typically don't stream super, super long. I don't know how long they're gonna be live today. So yeah, there's the art. We'll just look at the outside. Anchor World. Okay. I'm so ready to fall asleep, dudes. Where's Chatterino? I mean, disagree respectfully, but it's your opinion. What are you disagreeing with? How do you disagree with an opinion, huh? Guys, I like the taste of hamburgers. I disagree. What? What do you mean? I gotta bring this over here. You know, most people view as mods as school administrators. Not necessarily that, but like, I want them to be taken a little seriously. And I don't want somebody who, like, their whole stick is teasing and then getting bullied. You know, it's hard for me to view them as like, hey guys, knock it off and behave. You know, if somebody's the class clown of the community, like, who is going to take that seriously? I think I'm on 2 channels. Both dead as fuck because life, damn. Oh shoot, VR almost empty? No! Flash. Raid. Leafeon. All monitors, am I right? No, really, I don't know. I mean, I disagree. Yeah, that, oh, I'm on my way. Good job on walkies, thank you. Oh shoot, VR almost empty. Opinions on how you disagree, what do you mean? I can't be a contrarian if people are spouting straight facts. I'm not a mad in any, but a VIP in one very dead channel. He's not dead, Kisu, he's coming back, I swear. Bad wording, I guess, but I want to start an argument over this. We can talk about it tomorrow if you want. But yeah. We're gonna go to Leafeons. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 6.4 miles. Today is Tuesday. We'll be live later today with Stardew Valley. That'll be with Aiko, Spacefish, Smug, Safi, Benny, Den, and Shine. We are in spring year 2. I think we're getting close to summer. I have my fucking mastery. And so I'm gonna fucking plant some gorgeous as fuck blue trees. Starts to get very hot around 95 after my room. That being said, I love you. Bye.